All right, all right. We are live, boys. Welcome to the Wingman Plus profile review live stream. Taylor, Kaz, good to have you guys back. The core Wingman Plus team at your service. Someone's volume's a little too loud. If you guys don't mind, just turning your speakers down. I'm hearing a bit of feedback there. But boys, super pumped. I checked the channel. It's been 2 months since we did our last live stream reviewing profiles. It's been a hot minute. So maybe Kaz, you could start. What have we been doing for the last 2 months, man? People are wondering where we've been.
Well, we've been traveling a little bit, you know. Me and Hunter are halfway across the world in Thailand, getting geared up for some Tinder makeovers out this way. We got Bali next month, uh, August and September. We actually just booked up another one late last night, so that's been very exciting. And yeah, other than that, working on a couple things behind the scenes. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Shit, Taylor, how was Canada, man?
It was beautiful. I loved it. It was a good representation of your guys' country. It was enjoyable. I think I'm finally recovered now. I've been gone for like a month now, so I'm finally recovered from that week of partying and showing Jonathan how it's like in Toronto. So finally recovered. It was a great time, and between then and now, I've just been ripping coaching calls like nobody's business, hooking up all these local Tinder makeover clients. So it's been great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no worries.
100%. Boys, I'm super pumped. Yeah, Taylor was up here in Canada helping us film a Tinder makeover for Jonathan, who it's crazy. A couple months ago, we actually reviewed Jonathan's profile on the stream. Jonathan was in the online dating cheat code. He won our contest for a free Tinder makeover. So we flew him out to Canada, gave him an extreme Tinder makeover. And guys, this is going to be our craziest Tinder makeover yet. I'm going to drop it this week here on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. But we've heard the feedback, people are like, hey, bring on a short guy, bring on an old guy, bring on a brown guy. Like we're hearing all the feedback, all the limiting beliefs people have of like, this can't work if you're XYZ type of guy. This is going to crush it all, boys. Jonathan, absolute beauty of a guy. He's going through a brutal time in his life. And this Tinder makeover turned him around, man. As a 37-year-old virgin, a 5'6" brown guy, Jonathan thought that dating apps, just dating in general, don't work for guys like him. And to see his transformation and his confidence and his results, like I think he had 2 dates this week already. So I'm super pumped to share his story. And we're going to be dropping that Tinder makeover later this week. So definitely stay tuned for that. But that's not the point of this stream, guys. The point of this stream is to review some profiles. So you guys have been waiting for this stream for a while. If you want to get your profile reviewed, all you got to do is slide in our DMs on Instagram at wingman.plus. Send us screenshot photos of your profile, and we'll review them in the stream. But without further ado, what do you guys think? Should we start reviewing these profiles here?
Let's get into it.
Awesome. I am hyped up right now. 8 a.m. here in Thailand. Ripping coffees, ripping zins. We're getting it going here, boys.
It's 8 p.m. here in Milwaukee, so I'm ripping sleep potion. So that's crazy.
There you go. Get the melatonin fired up, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, good to see you again, man. Tyler, by the way, this guy is a diehard, bro. He's the first one to comment in every live stream we've ever done. So shout out, Tyler. Appreciate you, bro. All right. Can you guys see this okay?
Yes,
First
sir.
up, we got Naraj. This is a guy we weren't able to get to in the last stream, so I want to make sure we got to him first in this stream. So let's give his profile a quick scan here, boys. All right. Guy kind of looks like Drake a little bit, eh?
He's also got like a Johnny Bravo type hairstyle a little bit with like looks just like almost like helmet hair from a Lego character.
Johnny Bravo, that's a throwback, man.
Yeah, it is.
You're really aging yourself with that one, Taylor.
So is this his first photo right here, or
Yeah, this
no?
is first photo. This is pick number
Photo
one.
number one.
Yeah,
Okay.
what do you guys think about this one?
Well, I think first off, brother, the sunglasses in the first photo, generally rule of thumb, you don't want to have sunglasses in your first photo. Even in general, you want to try to limit the sunglasses. You know, maybe have one, maybe two photos. But first photo, definitely don't want to have your sunglasses, because you want the female swiping on you, bro, to know exactly what you look like. You don't want to make it appear that you're hiding anything. And sometimes, just instinctually, women might think, "Oh, what's he trying to hide?" Right? That'd be the first thing I would say. I do agree with Taylor. I think the haircut, you know, can maybe be adjusted a little bit. Like, I think the fade looks really nice. The fade is slick, man. You got a nice head of hair, a nice dark hair against your skin looks really good. The contrast is perfect. Even the angle is perfect right into the fade to the beard. I think all that's, in my opinion, looks really good. I might just adjust the front so it's not as much like Taylor said, like this helmet hair sort of thing. And then the last thing I would say, and I know the boys are going to have some more feedback, so I won't hog the microphone, but I just think this is also a little bit too close up, right? Where you're like kind of from the chest up, where if your photographer just took a few steps back, instead of getting you from the chest up, get you from like the pockets, middle of the thighs up, it's gonna make you come out a lot better in the photo, meaning like it's not so zoomed in. You can get a little bit more of what's going on with the environment, but obviously still make you the focal point. You don't want to go too far back, because then you're gonna get that full body, and then sometimes the face is kind of small. But somewhere in the middle between full body and where you're at now would be perfect. Um, Other than that, I am curious for what the boys have to say, so I do want to kind of leave the microphone open here. Taylor, Hunter, why don't you guys jump in?
Yeah, Kaz, I think you like knocked it out of the park on that. Like one thing that kind of stands out to me, just from a fashion standpoint, is I love the layered like vest with the dress shirt under. But one thing I'll say is you typically want to avoid having like a t-shirt under a dress shirt like this. You do just lose a couple of style points for that. And then another thing I'll say too is the shades don't really match the fit, right? Like the fit is giving very much of a finance bro kind of vibe, which is cool. But the shades give off like Miami drug dealer kind of vibe. So I would just kind of read the room on your style a little bit there too. Like obviously this guy has a good wardrobe, he has some good fashion, but the whole fit has to make sense together. So this is an opportunity where like Ray-Bans or something a little more casual would probably be a better look than, like the Prada shades with the finance bro data analyst fit. That's my main point of feedback on this. But Taylor, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, you guys said a lot of great stuff that I was thinking. The last, well, I guess I'll add on to what Zach said. The hair, you just need some texture. That's all you need, just some texture. And then it looks like kind of on the sides right here, it's all pointing up. So like front is pointing up and the sides are pointing up too. I would try it. I mean, almost kind of like what I have, where the sides are kind of laying down and then the top gets slicked back. Ask for your barber, your stylist to give you some texture, and then use something like, a clay or some sort of oil-based pomade that can give you a little bit of shine, a little bit of like pieciness, so it's not just like a kind of floofy. It literally looks like I could grab it with my hand, and like it just looks solid. So I'd want some texture in there. And then the only thing that I'll add that the guys didn't mention is the background is like compressed to shit. It is so blurry, and that's okay when the background is not extremely busy and you can tell what it is. Like one of our best spots in Toronto for makeovers is right in front of these two really beautiful skyscrapers. If the background is blurry and compressed, it doesn't even matter because you can clearly tell blue sky, two skyscrapers. Right here, I have no idea where you are. Like, as far as I know, you're in like a back alley with like a bush and then some buildings behind it. I can't really tell what's going on. So if you're going to compress the background this much, I'd want it to be like a much simpler background. And in general, just do a cool background. Then you don't even have to worry about it. So that's all I got. We can probably go to the next photo.
Yeah, that was thorough, boys. That was thorough. Let's see what we got up next here for Naraj. So here we go. He's got a prompt here and a photo. What if I told you that I'm an amateur chef by night? I'll cook anything you request. Winky face.
I don't like it. It gives nice guy vibes. I'll make anything you like. Like that's not the vibe you want to give off. You rather would say like, I bet you can't beat my lasagna. That's a much better vibe, and it hits the exact same note. I'm a badass cook, but like saying I'll make you anything you want, dear, that's gay. But doing something where it's like, hey, I'll make you the best kick-ass fucking paninis ever. That's a much better move. It's actually funny. A little inside baseball. What I like to give guys as a prompt that's cooking related is, what if I told you that I'm a great cook but bad at the dishes? So the amount of women that text like, I want to do your dishes for you is crazy. And imagine the frame from when the first message is, I want to do your dishes. So like that's a much better stand-in for this prompt. Do you guys ever have anything to say?
Bro, that's some
Dude, I think you
serious.
hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah, hard to beat that, bro. Let's see what this photo looks like, though, right after. So we got kind of the Drake Hotline bling fit. A nice little winter jacket there. Where's Niraj based out of? Does it say? I'm curious. Looks like he's in a colder spot with all these layers he's rocking. So he's got the red winter jacket, looking off into the distance, all cool, in front of someone's house. It looks like he's chilling in the backyard. What do you guys think about this pic?
I think the lighting is off. Like it muddies up the photo quality. There's kind of some weird lighting on his face. It's obviously the photo is taking in what it appears to be at nighttime or in the evening time. So I think the lighting is definitely off, which is tough because when you're at night, the camera is going to work a lot harder, and generally photos lose their quality. So that would be the first thing, Naraj. Second thing, could have just caught you at a bad moment, but to me, like your face seems a little bit like maybe kind of like you just ate something bad or sour or just the best, not the best vibe. It looks like you might have been trying to go for that serious look, which guys tend to do this. I see it all the time. They try to be more serious, but they kind of come off looking just just not aesthetically pleasing. Like if you're gonna be the more serious vibe, try to be a little bit more neutral with your facial expressions. Um, Maybe that's just your face. I don't know, but that's the first two things that pop to me is the lighting and the facial expression. Besides that, it looks like you're somewhere social. I mean, you're at a table, you got some chairs around you. Clearly, you're somewhere out and about. Show yourself with some people, bro. Like if you're out with some friends in this moment, maybe you're having a couple drinks, having some food. Show yourself with the people. Bringing other people into the photo, even if it's just a couple hands with some glasses, it's gonna give the photo a lot more value because now all of a sudden you go from the only guy in the photo to somebody with friends who's having a good time with people in the photo. So those would be my pointers there. I'm sure you guys have some other things to say.
Yeah, bro. Nighttime photos are just never good. Like unless you're using flash, they're gonna look like this, where the photo's washed out because the camera is forced super hard to find sources of light, which means if there's like a purple neon sign off in the distance, the camera's picking up light from that, and that's where you kind of see like these weird colorations in the photo. Like it's got a weird kind of like red purpley tone, right? You're not a ginger, bro, but this nighttime light kind of gives you red hair, right? You look like the Wendy's girl with the red hair there. Obviously, like skin too, like you see on the forehead, there's like this weird blue patch here, and that's just from bad lighting. So as a general rule of thumb, like for all of our profile makeover clients, we take all the photos outdoor during the day. If we do take indoor or nighttime photos, we're using a flash there, or we're using super pro low light cameras that allow for the photo to look good at night. If you're shooting on an iPhone, there's nothing wrong with that. But I would just say, bro, like you got to use flash at night. But even better is to just not take photos at night and take them while the sun is up, where that natural light can hit your skin, hit your hair, hit your outfit in a more natural way. You avoid this like weird hue that's going on here, and you're just going to look a lot more attractive. So that's my big feedback on this. General rule for everyone watching: if you've got photos that are taken at night, they're probably going to be one of your worst photos.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even have anything to add. We can go to the next one. You guys covered it.
All right. Next up, we got yet another floating head photo with the sunglasses on. So he does have the Ray-Ban style. What's funny, Naraj, is the shades that you wore in this photo would probably match this photo more, and vice versa, right? Like if you had these shades on with the finance bro fit, it would make a lot more sense. And when you have like the douchey shades on with the chain, that makes a lot more sense too. One thing I'll say is I'm a bigger fan of this hairstyle on him than this one. I think for this hairstyle, he actually just needs a lot more length in it. That way he can get it to like come back and flow rather than standing straight up. It takes a little bit of time and like that awkward growth spree to get that level of length. But the fringe here with the fade looks really, really good. So I love the cut. But in general, you want to avoid these floating head photos. They just take away like a lot of the context. Like it looks like he's getting out of a car. Like what would have been cool is if it's zoomed out more, assuming it's a cool car. That could actually be a very cool like influencer style photo, right? You see like a lot of celebrity pics where they're getting out of a, you know, nice SUV or a Benz or something like that. Like you could easily recreate a photo like that, but you don't want it to be super, super cropped in. Maybe it's just like a Toyota and that's why he's cropping in that hard, but it's just hard to tell.
Yeah, and I don't like the discontinuity too, because he's got one haircut in one photo and a different haircut in another photo. And then this photo, it also looks like he's rocking a baby handlebar mustache. And then the other photo, it's just like all one length. And you can also tell this part of his beard in another photo, it's like squared off with like a hard corner. And then this style, it's kind of rounded out. And he's also got a line in the side of his head. So it's just like, I can tell it's you, but like a girl who's not looking that hard, because to be honest, they're not going to look that hard because they have thousands of matches. Even the ugliest woman you can imagine has hundreds of matches. So they're not looking that hard. So they see like, he looks like a completely different person. Left, I don't want to get catfished. So I'd want to see better continuity. Pick a haircut, pick a beard style, and rock it for the entirety of your profile. Do you have anything, Kaz?
No, I mean, but just to add to that very briefly is even if they could clearly see who you are, like Taylor was saying, maybe they get a little confused, they swipe left. Bro, even if they can see who you are, if they don't know what version of you that they're going to actually get on the date, that's enough reason for them to swipe left as well. So, no, other than that, I think you guys hit the nail on the head, bro. I really like this haircut. I think it goes way better. But yeah, everything that the boys just said was spot on. So we can continue.
All right, moving right along. Let's see what we got
He might
next.
be leaner in that photo too. Maybe I can't see it right, but he looks like he might be leaner. I feel like I see less puffiness in this area. I don't know. And I don't know. We can go to the next photo. I was just thinking out loud.
All right, what do we have next? Let's see this one. So I'm looking for someone who doesn't mind early coffee runs and going for walks.
Are you looking for a friend or a girlfriend? Because if you're looking for a girlfriend that you can treat nicely, coffee and walks is not like the vibe that you're going for. I don't like it.
Way too nice guy vibe for sure. Like the last one was a nice guy vibe. This is like 10x.
Yeah.
It's such a missed opportunity when I look at prompts like this, because I think Hinge is the best dating app. If you're in North America, Hinge is the best dating app in almost every city right now. Like it's blowing Tinder and Bumble out of the water. And that's because it gives you so many options to riz, right? Prompts are such a big opportunity where like, even if you're not the best looking guy, if you have good prompts, you can get a ton of attention on Hinge. But prompts like this, girls just read it and it's just like a nothing burger. Like, it's just empty words. Like, we'll get along if you like coffee. We'll get along if you like dogs, right? It's like the most generic shit you could put in a prompt. So instead of just putting filler in your prompts, you want to invoke an emotion in your prompts, right? Say something that either creates mystery, makes her laugh, or gives her like an easy conversation opener for you, right? In the matchbook, we've got over 70 examples of bios and prompts that guys can just copy and paste. And every single one of those creates an emotional response that actually gets women to not only like swipe right and match you, but gets women to like your profile, which on Hinge is very hard to do if your prompts aren't optimized. So I would say that for Naraj, like we definitely got to step up these prompts. And what I'm going to do for Naraj and everyone else's profile who we review is we're going to give you a free consultation call with our team where we can actually dive a little bit deeper and help you out and give you a custom game plan to level up, bro. So Naraj, just shoot us a DM after the stream and we can hook you up with that. We can work on these prompts and give you a game plan. But yeah, this prompt just isn't doing it for Naraj, bro. Like, one prompt that's just an easy example that I had on Hinge before I just got banned recently is a life goal of mine to meet Shrek. Right? Like, that's funny AF. Most girls love Shrek for whatever reason, and it creates an easy frame to open a conversation to like a Netflix and chill date, right? If a girl's talking about Shrek, there's a lot of banter, she's showing signs of interest, like bringing up the idea of like, hey, we should have a little Shrek marathon sometime. It just easily like transitions into text game. So yeah, that's my feedback on the prompt. Not sure if you guys have anything to add to that, or we can jump into the photo here too.
Photo it is. Let's do it.
All right, so we've got yet another floating head. This is the common theme of the profile here is the floating head. Not sure if this guy has no legs or like what's going on, but just a lot of chest up photos here. I think he's also wearing the same vest as photo number 1 too. So it's a little thing girls might pick up on that. But bro, I feel like we've beat this to death at this point. Like, your photos need to be more zoomed out than this. You got to have more interesting backgrounds, right? I think the reason he's cropping in is probably that his backgrounds aren't that cool. So he's like, oh shit, okay, I don't look that interesting in this photo. Let me just crop in super, super hard. So like girls don't see that I'm at Denny's or wherever he's at. Like, I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, I would say as a general rule of thumb, 70 to 80% of your photos should be from like the belly button up or the waist up. That gives girls a good idea of like the cool background that you're in, but also allows them to still see what you look like. Photos where it's super zoomed in, they take away a lot of the context of the photo and it makes it look less interesting. And photos that are too zoomed out can be good here and there if the background's really mind-blowing and you want to show it off, like you're on top of a mountain or something. But in general, like most of your photos should be from the waist up rather than like a floating head selfie like this.
Yeah, I will give him kudos though, because I'm a big fan of the eyes in this photo. Like he's been blessed with nice brows and kind of a nice like structure, like bone structure. But having that focused, confident look with your eyes is ideal, and that's what we coach all our clients to do. The opposite of what you want to do is like the deer in the headlights, where your eyes are like wide open, and that's natural for a lot of guys when they get in front of the camera. Because unlike women, they didn't grow up taking selfies in the washroom during every lunch break. So you don't want to, when you sit in front of the camera for the first time, open your eyes up wide. You want to squinch just a little bit. Just lift that lower eyelid like a quarter of an inch. You look focused. You look masculine. He's doing a great job of that in this photo.
Yeah, good call out. From a face standpoint, probably one of the better pics we've seen on his profile. All right, I think we got 2 left. Oh, we got a prompt. My self-care routine is body, hair, cologne.
What does that mean? Does he get bodied? Does he body someone? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, it's just Such a missed opportunity, bro. We don't have to dive
And then
too deep into
it's not cologne, it's cologne with an exclamation mark. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. And again, it's like, it's so vanilla, and it's also kind of like femme. Like this is not what we're going for. Like I would love like some like stupid tongue in cheek, like my self-care routine is not wearing sunscreen and chugging beer or something. I don't know. It's just a dumb off the head prompt, but like something tongue in cheek would work much better than like a literal slightly femme prompt. So
100%.
yeah, and wait, look at the frame. Look at his head at the bottom of the frame. Is he like yelling? Like, it looks like his mouth is open. Or is that just, am I seeing it wrong?
I think you're seeing it wrong. Oh,
Yeah,
it is a little. Yeah.
No, I think I thought his soul patch was his bottom lip. I was super confused.
Well, that is what I was saying earlier. Like the problem with full body pics is it is harder to see your face, right? Because it's so zoomed out. But okay, he's an Ontario guy. Looks like he's in Toronto. This is good to know. This adds some good context. So he's from the homeland of Hunter. Nice pick in front of the Range Rover. Kind of looks like you're leaning on someone else's car, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
I don't believe that this is his Range Rover. It looks like he's leaning but trying not to touch it. You know?
Well, assuming this is your car, bro, I think what Hunter said earlier of like getting out of the car, dude, it's a very effective photo. It's a cool photo, and you have those cool shades on, so you can be getting out of the car, taking the shades off, or putting the shades on, because number one, it's just a more aesthetically pleasing photo. You just look way cooler. But number two, it actually gives the females context that like, yeah, this is actually his car, right? If they see this, like if Hunter's thinking that, if I'm thinking that, Taylor's thinking that, women are going to be thinking the same thing, right? They're going to be, is this his actual car? Is he fronting here? So that would be the first thing I would say, man. I like the fashion, man. You clearly have a good sense of fashion. I like the one hand in, one hand out pose. That's a common pose that we'll do with the guys. So that's all on point there. But I think just missed the opportunity with the car photo. I would have been getting out of the car, looking swag. In this photo too, in my opinion, it's too hard to see your face. I don't know if it's the lighting. There's like a lot of light on your forehead, and then it's very dark, like starting around your mouth to your neckline, or your shirt line, excuse me, where your neck is. So those would be the couple things I would add in on that. You guys have anything else to add to that?
Tyler just commented on the live chat. Is he at the library? Anyone in Ontario knows the library logo there in the back. So that's a good call.
It says library.
A little bit, but definitely looks like he's at the library, posted up in front of someone's Range Rover there.
Yeah, I was saying I wish he unbuttoned that shirt, because then it goes from looking like, the undershirt meant to catch your sweat into like, to make your, belly look flatter, to an intentional extra layer that adds another color and layer of complexity to your outfit. So just unbutton that shirt. I like the sleeve roll though. You're like 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah, he's got the white shoes too. He's close, man, from an outfit standpoint. That's a really good call out, bro. All right, and last but certainly not least, we've got the floating head cropped out army guy, arm around the shoulder. What the fuck? What is going on in this pic, man? What is going on?
I wish I knew what that prompt was. You see those 3 lines in the top left corner? That means it's got like a prompt on there. Like what? Is this last seen on my mom's fridge? I don't know what it was, but yeah, this is not a good photo. Because it's such a weird background. It's like such a flat background. It looks like a linoleum floor or something. And then you've cropped someone else out, and then you're like looking off into the distance. So it doesn't even look like this was the camera, like the main camera angle taking a photo of you. It's like you're looking at someone else's camera, and then they just like stole a photo of you while you're doing this like cheesy staged group photo. So I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, this is a rough
No,
photo.
plus I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the first thing that I noticed, bro, the guy who's holding you or whatever, who's got his arm around you, like his shoulder is, he's taller than you is my point. He's clearly taller than you. And I think he might be 5'7" based on your bio. I think I saw 5'7", 5'8", which is fine, man. You don't have to be the tallest guy in the room, but what you need to be is the tallest guy in your photos. So to me, right there, that's just a big red flag. Because if women see that, you're just emphasizing that you're shorter than the guy next to you, which is never good, man. So just something to keep in mind, little details, and a lot of what we're telling you, bro, are little details. You're gonna notice that in the stream, but the success is in the details, like that's what women are looking for. And that's why we do the prep work when we do photos for guys, because everything is in the details. So that's one thing I would note. I would point out. Um, anything else, guys, or no? I mean, there's not much to say about this. I feel like this
It's a
photo
bad
just,
photo, bro.
yeah.
Such a bad photo. And Zach, you're like bang on there too. I think you might have cropped this guy out to try and hide the fact that like the guy's taller, but it works against you, bro. Like girls notice every little detail. They are masters of Photoshop, angles, lighting, photography, right? They figure this out at a very young age. They take a million selfies in their life, right? So don't try to outsmart girls by like cropping out your tall buddy with his shoulder still in the frame. Like it's only going to hurt you. I think what happened here is that Buddy had like 5 decent enough photos for his profile, but he needed a 6th one. He's like, fuck, like what's the least crappy photo in my camera roll right now? And then he threw this one up. So just low hanging fruit, man. Like just get a photo with a dog and put it up instead of this pic. Like easy to replace this one. But yeah, like the boys said, you don't need to be the tallest guy in the room. And one opportunity is to add social proof to your profile, bro. Easy way to do that if you're not the tallest guy in your friend group is to just take a social proof photo with everyone sitting down, right? Go to a bar or restaurant, have everyone sit at the table, get a little shot of everyone doing cheers with you at the head of the table. Cool thing is, like when everyone's sitting, it's hard to tell how tall everyone is, right? So that's just a little cheat code that's going to help you out, bro.
Spot on, bro. I think, guys, that was the last photo you mentioned, right? So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, we can get to the next one.
One in the books.
While we pull those up, it's a good little morning stretch here. We're out in Thailand, boys. Going out to Bali next week, and we're going to be there for a couple months. So basically all of August, bit of September. We're doing profile makeovers, Riz rescues out there, the ultimate dating transformation. And Zach, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we got 2 spots left, one in September, one in August, right?
Yeah, since I know you've opened up like a lot of stuff during the week, so which thank God, bro, because we got fucking busy. But yeah, we got 2 slots left because last I'm saying last night, but just a couple hours ago we were able to book up one more. So yeah, 2 slots left. Never been to Bali. Definitely something worth looking into at the very least. Gonna be sick, man. I'm super excited. The photo opportunities out there are just fucking insane. So yeah, I'm pumped up, man. I'm ready to go.
100%. Yeah, if anyone wants to fill that last spot, have the best experience and walk away with some crazy pics for your profile, just shoot us a DM on Instagram. We can book a call and walk you through it. But with that, let's get into the next profile here. All right. No prompts, all pics on this one, boys. All right. We got a lot to work with here.
That skydiving one's got me laughing so hard.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's get to that one in a minute because I think it's that's a roastable, clippable one. But yeah, let's start off with this pic here.
We got like 20 different hairstyles. What the fuck is going on in this profile?
Yeah, we've seen like a evolution of this guy over time. Like it starts with like the 9th grade skydiving pick and then goes to 10th grade here and kind of works its way up a little bit. Let's start with the skydiving. Fuck it. Let's start with this one. Because I want to go from like his youngest looking photo to like today.
You have another dude strapped on your back who's taking the photo for you. It's like a wide angle, so it's going to crop really bad. My guess is to upload this on a dating app, you'd either need to upload it as is with the white blocks on top of each other so that it would be able to have the whole thing in frame and I have to zoom in really far, or he just zooms in really far. And then it's like literally you can't even fit his whole face in the frame. So this is just such like a cheesy, nice guy photo. Like what would have been a million times better is right before takeoff, you get a pic of you like walking up to the plane. That would have been a million times better. Or maybe after landing, get a pic of you dragging your parachute behind you as you're walking. And bonus points if you were wearing like an air suit. I don't know what they call them, but I've gone skydiving before, and we had these sick air suits. We looked like, military race car people. I don't know what the official terms are, but yeah, could have taken it at a better moment with a better fit. Instead, you're just getting like absolutely clapped from both angles by the air in your face and then some hairy dude on your back. It's just not ideal.
Oh, that's rough. Jason just commented in the live chat, be brutal, fellas. So we can lean in a little bit. We like to keep it fun here on the stream. And don't worry, Jason, it's all love, bro. We'll give you a free coaching consultation after this. Just shoot us a DM, man. But yeah, this photo is bad, bro. You look 10 years old. And like just seeing a little preview of like how you look now, like, bro, what is this doing on your dating profile, buddy? Like girls could love every pic. Put this one last in your profile. And when they get to this photo, it's just left swipes for days, bro. Just a unusable photo for a dating app, man. Especially when like you've obviously gone through a looks maximization transformation in your life. Let's get rid of these old pics on your Instagram too, man. Like go through your tagged photos, remove all those pics from high school, remove all those pics before your glow up. You got to get optimized, man, because girls look at every photo you put out there. And this is a photo we just got to nuke and never let it see the light of day again. But here it is on a YouTube stream. So tough bounce, bro. I would just get rid of this photo in general. It's pretty bad.
For sure. One thing I'll add too, because I know we're roasting and we like to have fun, and it is all love, Jason. So no worries, but just a little bit of feedback as well, or some advice as well. Generally speaking, guys, when you're doing an activity style photo, even when we do activity style photos, we're never actually doing the shot where they're doing the activity full speed, right? So, for example, we had a couple guys, they like to do some martial arts. They were in Colombia with us doing a photo shoot. We threw on my boxing gloves. I was boxing with them, but they were doing like very light punches, and we were kind of scripting it in a sense where it looks live, but it's not live because, if you're playing basketball, boxing, soccer, and you're going 100%, your face is going to be sweaty. You're going to have some weird looks on your face. So there's ways around it, like hold the soccer ball or bounce the soccer ball off your knees, take the boxing gloves off slowly, have them get a photo of you. Like Taylor said, have it like when you had just taking off or when you're just landing after skydiving. It's going to get the point across that you skydive, but you're going to actually look, you're going to look your best as opposed to looking like, looking like, a chipmunk being blown in the wind. So that's my feedback. I just wanted to add that because a lot of guys do activity style photos when I'm doing profile reviews, and that's a common problem that we run into all the time is their face is just like, going 100% in on the activity. So other than that, though, we don't have to beat a dead horse with this one. Let's move to the next one.
All right, so let's move from 16-year-old to 17-year-old here. Again, bro, like photo quality, pretty good, right? Looks like it was taken with a good quality camera. But man, you just look so young in this photo, right? Like when we fast forward to later in your profile where you got the stubble, you look, a little more built out, muscular and everything like that. it's time to get out with the old and in with the new, bro. So if you look different now than you did back then, like just get some bigger pics, bro. Such a good opportunity for you to go out, take a few photos, maybe like 6, 7 photos, like a half-day photo shoot, bro, and you're right where you need to be. Because I can tell right now you're a good-looking guy. You got your style up. You got your looks up. Why do we got the 17-year-old photo on your dating app profile, bro? Like, girls are going to catch a case by swiping right on this, you know?
Illegal Riz, minor Riz.
Yeah, not sure if you guys have anything to add to that one, or we can just breeze through it.
Doesn't look like a very natural facial expression. He's steezing super fucking hard with the eyebrows and the like kind of pooched lips, open mouth. So just wish the facial expression looked a little bit more natural. Like if you just let up on the eyes a little bit and then broke like a genuine smile, or even just a smirk, like a closed lip smile, would have looked way better. And then I also don't like how zoomed in it is because like I can't see his hands. Like it's just weird when I can't see the hands. I don't know. It's some psychological thing. When I don't like whenever I coach guys for posing, I never coach them to have their hands open facing the camera. It just looks weird. I don't know what it is biologically, evolutionarily, but never have your hands like, facing the camera. And then if you're doing like either zoom it in so you can't see any part of the hand, or let's see that whole hand. Because this kind of like, cutting off most of the hand, it just looks fucking awkward. A general rule of photography is you don't want to cut people off at the joints. It's like a golden rule. So yeah, never cutting people off at the knuckles or the wrists or the knees. It's always like right in between joints, like, the thigh, the belly button, like Hunter said. So that's all I got for this photo.
Yeah, well said, buddy. All right, let's move along in the time capsule here. So now we've got the, I don't know what's going, the little barbecue photo, the blowtorching the chicken breast.
And that guy in the background is loving it. Holy cow.
He's having the time of his life, eh?
And he looks like he's scared it's going to blow up in his hands. He's like super tentative with whatever that is.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this photo. It's kind of cool, but also kind of low status. I would say, bro, like if you're at a Korean barbecue restaurant, like grilling some meat, you look good. Like that could actually be a huge photo. Like could look really, really cool as like a POV of what a girl would see on a date, right? And POV date photos are some of the most successful photos we take for our clients. But this POV, I don't know if it's a date that a girl would be like super pumped to be on, right? Like it doesn't look like an actual restaurant. It looks like you and your buddy are outside of your dormitory and you set up like a little rack, got a blowtorch, and then you got some like Costco chicken breast in a plastic bag and just started like firing it up with a little no smoking sign in the back and like a bathroom window behind you. So like, maybe, I don't know, maybe AI can save you and like make this a steakhouse or something in the background. But bro, like this photo is just kind of a missed opportunity. I don't know if it really has a place on your profile as like funny as it is.
He's even got like a fucking prison jumpsuit on, or like Where's Waldo? It's like kind of in between. What were you going to say, Kaz?
Well, I mean, the first thing that pops into my mind maybe is just I'm looking at it differently. It's not even the blowtorch or anything like that. The outfit was a little bit funny to me, but to me, bro, you got like this nice fade and haircut in other photos, and this photo just it's like you got this mop on your head. It's a really bad hairstyle, bro. But then the thing that's really throwing me off is your eyebrows are like really on point. I think you have naturally really just on point eyebrows. Like, they're slick. So it's weird. It's like you're super cleaned up here, but then in the head, it's just like this fucking mop. I don't know. It's just this weird vibe I'm getting. And then the shirt as well. It's just, dude, you gotta. I think, like Hunter said, you got a lot of different stages of your life. Like we got to pick a hairstyle and stick with it. Dude, this photo's bad, man. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on. Do,
And
do you
I'm
guys
going
get what I'm saying? Is it just me?
100%, bro. I'm going through
Okay.
these photos in a particular order because we're kind of seeing this guy's evolution throughout life, one photo at a time, right? Like we go from like baby face to like baby face with a little bit of Riz to like, going through the glow up transformation, kind of that awkward stage, you know,
Yeah, it is.
and
It
then
is.
now we're getting out of like, the ugly duckling into like the top tier Rizzler here with photos like this. So, dude, this photo, you guys might have a different opinion on it. I think this photo is a fucking really, really good photo. I really
Interesting.
like this photo because it's very good social proof. The outfit, like the layered outfit, you got the chain, you got the 5 o'clock shadow, you got the rings, like pretty optimized to, the female perspective of like looks and things like that from a fashion standpoint. But dude, the social proof here is amazing. Like you got people partying in the back, right? But you're not one of the sweaty dudes chilling with the other dudes in the back. You're like, you got shorties all over you and you don't even look interested in them. Like, this is a really good example of a social proof photo, man. I really, really like this photo from that standpoint. But what do you guys think? Maybe the bar was set so low from the other picks that I see this and my mind is blown. But I think this is definitely a
I mean,
step in trying to go.
I think you make a lot of good points, Hunter, for sure. Like the only thing I'm not the biggest fan of is I guess I mean, you could definitely tell it's him. I don't know. I just feel like the way the angle in which, the photo caught his face is a little off. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad of a photo. This is definitely a different type of social proof photo than we're used to seeing. So, um, I don't know. I'm indifferent about this photo. It's funny too because there's a lot of things about this photo. Like it's clearly pretty dark in the room, but for whatever reason, he's actually well lit. Which is funny. You got the girl to the right of him, which is great because, like Hunter said, it shows that social proof. Having females around you is always good. You got the people in the background. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's not too bad. Taylor, what are your thoughts, man? I'm curious. I thought you were going to jump right in there.
I like it. Like Hunter said, like a social proof photo with a girl in the background or in the foreground is always a really good play. It just shows that you're not a creep. Like women like to be around you. So I like that. Um, I also like Hunter talked about the female gaze. Like the outfit is fantastic for the female gaze. He's got like that nice kind of like unintentionally messy slash clean hairstyle, like at the same time in the 5 o'clock shadow. And plus, I love that he's rocking like looks like he's got an old fashioned digital camera in his hand, like he just popped a photo or something. So I know a ton of girls who love to just like when they're hanging out with their friends, take photos on digital cameras and pretend like, it's the old days. So I feel like a lot of these things are very relatable to women. Now, what Zach is saying about like the attractiveness of this photo could be better. Like this photo definitely tells a story and definitely presents you well. But what Zach was saying is true. Like we could see you clearer and we could make you look more attractive. But I have no problem with putting this at like photo slot number 4, slot number 5 after, 3 or 4 photos that show what you clearly look like, where you look, 9 out of 10 attractiveness. So I like this photo. It's not like a super, 10 out of 10 attractiveness, but tells an awesome story. So yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, 100%. All right, next up, we got the bare feet, the rolled ankles, looking off into the distance pick.
Dogs are out.
Dude, you got these. You're giving us these feet picks for free, bro. Monthly subscription on that, bro. Yeah, I'll jump in first on this one, man. Like, cool view, but man, you never want to have your face turned away from the camera, right? Like, this could be anyone. Like, girls have no idea if this is actually you, or this is just some photo you found on Pinterest or Google Images or something like that. So just general rule of thumb. This isn't like, the 5 Tinder commandments. Your face has to be in every photo, bro. If your face isn't in the photo, it can't go on your profile. So that's my feedback on this one. Not sure if you guys want to dive a little deeper into that.
I don't even think we really need too much. I mean, right there, like that's the biggest red flag. You never want to have the face off the photo. Taylor, you gonna say something?
Yeah, the background isn't really that cool. Like it is, nature. It's a lake, it's rocks and stuff, but it's like super cloudy. It's just a lake on an overcast day. Nothing special. Like at least take this during golden hour where the sky is like pretty pinks and oranges. But just taking this on a gloomy day with a normal ass looking lake, I'm not really impressed with this photo. And then I'm not really sure what the outfit is either. Like you need to make sure that your outfits always make sense, like in the context. So just like how you wouldn't wear like a tuxedo in the forest, like this kind of like heavier material dress shirt. Maybe I'm not seeing it right, and it's more of like a linen shirt. In this situation, I want you to wear like a clearly like lightweight linen shirt, like maybe even a lighter color, like an olive linen shirt, and then some sort of like maybe a pair of chino shorts, a pair of chinos, a pair of linen pants, something lighter that makes sense for like chilling on the beach. It honestly just looks, bro, like you're wearing like jogger pajama pants and then like a dress shirt. So just need an outfit that makes sense in the context.
Yeah, well said, bro. Looks like he just got off work and went over to the lake.
Yeah, and changed into joggers in his trunk.
Yeah. Yeah, tough bounce. All right, we're going to end with what might be his best photo. So we're going uphill here. Shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way. Appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking hilarious. All right, so here we go. The date POV photo. Whiskey on the rocks in hand. Palm trees in the back. He's got the denim jacket layered fit with the chain, the 5 o'clock shadow, the fresh fade. Bro, after looking at all your picks, man, like this one feels like a 10. Now, the bar's been set pretty low looking at the rest of your photos, but I would say, man, like this is a solid photo. This is definitely one where, like, if you're going out and getting new picks, you don't have to take this one off your profile. And for your current stack, like this should be photo number 1. It clearly shows what you look like. It shows you at your best. There's implied social proof because it's at a table where someone else took a photo of you, right? So it's that date POV. Location looks pretty cool with the palm trees in the back. Good outfit choice, good drink choice. The only thing I would say about this is, number 1, backlighting is kind of tough. Sometimes just based on where you're at, it's hard to work around that, but photo quality is still good here. Take it with a good camera. But bro, the Dodge Caravan in the back just kind of throws me off a little bit. You do lose some points for having, the mom van in the back. So in the future, like just wait for the car to drive by so it's not in the photo. If it is parked there, like maybe change up the angle, have your buddy just sit on the other side of the table and take your photo just to get that out of there. Maybe you're a Photoshop whiz and you can get rid of that Caravan, but that's just kind of throwing me off. What do you guys think?
I don't really have anything else to add to that. I think you hit everything that needed to be touched on. I think this is a good photo. I think it's exactly, I thought date POV photo, like what we do. It's the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. Yeah, this is literally like a Wingman Plus date POV photo. So yeah, this looks great.
Yeah.
Only critique is the hair. It's kind of fuzzy. You can see there's kind of some wispies, and it looks like it's kind of thick and full, and then it kind of skips down like right in the center. So my guess is you just kind of blow dried it to where these kind of pieces in the middle kind of went crazy. So just make sure to blow dry it all in the same kind of direction, and then use some sort of product that keeps it all clumped together. That would look a lot better. And one thing that I found, bros that like to use the blow dry that helps a lot, is you can use warmer air when it's kind of wet, and you can use that to like brush with a brush or your fingers, brush your hair into place. That's kind of the shape you want, because when it's warm, it's pretty malleable. And then once it looks good, switch to that cold blast of air and just blast it with cold air, and it's just going to like freeze it into place. Then you finish off with some sort of clay or pomade and you're golden. So only thing I'd really change on this photo is, besides the Dodge Caravan, is the hair thickness needs to be more consistent across the whole bro's whole head. That's all I got.
100%. 100%. That's a review. Jason, bro. Appreciate you putting yourself out there, man. No, it's not easy to get blasted live on YouTube like that. But shoot us a DM, bro. We'll jump on a free call with you and help you out a little bit more as well. Mitch White, OMG, know a lot about hair. Female. Sick comment, bro. All right, shall we review another profile here, boys?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, who we got next? Oh, yeah. Ayush, it's your turn, buddy. It's your moment to shine.
Ayush.
Shout out Ayush. Richard Brown says, put me on blast.
What did this guy say? OMG, know a lot about hair. Female? Really?
Dope comment, bro.
So imagine you go down. So what I want you to do is to go downtown, go to a black barber shop to some dude who knows how to give the sickest fades and be like, bro, you know an awful lot about hair. Are you like a girl or something? You wouldn't be you'd be leaving with like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. You'd be in trouble. That's a retarded comment.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Mitch, man. Stupidest comment of the day in the chat. Let's see if we can top that.
Yeah. More like, bitch. That's not funny. Okay. This is a different.
No one is safe today. All right, Ayush, bro. Oh, he even gave himself a little Instagram shout out. Get a little bit of clout here. All right. Everyone go follow Ayush.
My simple pleasure is listening to you talk. Who actually likes listening to women talk? Okay, I'm joking. But like, come on, bro. That is such a nice guy prompt. What the hell? We need better prompts. It's crazy.
We got some good content here, boys. Ayush, man. Ayush, this guy lives an interesting life. I can already tell. First up, very first photo on the profile. We have the completely zoomed out skiing photo with the helmet on and the barely visible face. But let's do what 99% of girls aren't going to do and zoom in on this and take a look at this photo.
Yeah, just way too zoomed out. Just kind of awkward. You're kind of posing. Looks like your stepdad's taking this photo. Like, I would have loved it much better if you kind of like zoomed in and, we're thighs up now. And then we're closer up so we can see the mountains and the horizon of whatever hill you're on. That would have been so much better. And then, maybe for this photo, take off the goggles and the hat so we can see your hair and more of your face. That's what I think about this photo.
Yeah, bro. Just way too zoomed out, especially for a first photo. Like, one thing you got to realize is girls aren't doing what we're doing. We're not going through every photo in your profile and then giving you a score out of 10 and being like, all right, yeah, you passed the test. Sure, I'm going to swipe right. What girls are doing is going through your profile one block at a time and just looking for one reason to swipe left and say, okay, nope, not you. Let's see the next guy, right? So the earlier you shoot yourself in the foot, like, you're really, really screwing yourself over, man. So if you're breaking the golden rules that we have in the match book, like this early especially, like, you're not giving yourself a shot at all to be seen by women. Women open your profile and they see a guy who's 99% covered by baggy ski gear and a barely visible face. And maybe, bro, like, it's the top 4% of girls who just love skiing and they're intrigued by this. But 95% of girls are going to look at this phone and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't even know what he looks like. Skip. They just think you're hiding what you look like, bro. So this is a photo, like, maybe you could get away with it later on your profile after you've established what you look like. But right now, bro, this is just not helping you at all. All right, let's look at the prompt here, boys, with the Instagram shout out. Shout out Ayush Man Bawa. Together we could get drinks and you could make fun of me for ordering espresso martinis. Okay.
So nice guy. So nice guy. Come on, dude. Like, I'll get drinks and then you can make fun of me. What? You want her to, so first you want to like, I just love listening to women talk. And while you're at it, just like make fun of me. Like, what is going on? This is like a sadistic profile. Like this is not the kind of vibe that we're going for. Um, you know, a much better alcohol themed prompt would be like, I recently discovered that tequila is my love language. Like that is something that's going to be much better, much more relatable. The amount of women who are going to be like, oh, yes, I love tequila. That's a lot, much like of a better prompt. Then plug in the Insta too, just like super cheesy. I don't think it's a good move to plug the Insta, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, especially too, like let's just say hypothetically, Ayush, you had some really banging photos, right? You did a shoot with Wingman Plus, you had really good photos, and then you plug the Instagram because we see this all the time. And then your Instagram photos are shit. Like your Instagram is like a 2 out of 10, but your profile is a 10 out of 10. You're just shooting yourself in the foot at that point, man. So right now, it doesn't seem like you're at that point where you have like really good photos on a dating app and then not so good on Instagram, but just something to keep in mind. And everyone listening as well, something to keep in mind. Uh, Taylor hit the nail on the head though with that one for sure. That prompt is bad, bro. We got to get rid of that. Let's go to the photo. Let's see what's going on there.
Yeah, let's see what's popping. All right, we got the graduation pic here. Okay.
I don't know what is it with guys with graduation. Like, do guys? I'm sorry, Ayush. I'm not trying to come at you, brother, but we've seen these so many times. Like, do do, do men like? Do you guys think that like this is a cool photo? It to me like if you go to college, I think like you're an idiot. So, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry. I come from like a different background, but not in that aspect. Don't get me wrong. College is good in a lot of aspects, but like this isn't a cool photo. Like you graduated college. Congratulations. You're 99% of the world. Like congrats, bro. You did what you're supposed to do. Like this isn't a cool photo. Like at the very least, pop a fucking cigar in your mouth and fucking burn the hat, like light, like, like light your hat on fire and light the cigar with it. Do something different. But man, like everyone watching, if you have a graduation photo, take it down now. I hate these photos, man. I hate these photos so much.
Yeah.
They do nothing. They do nothing at all. And usually they're pretty nerdy or they're just pretty mediocre photos anyways. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna do something, be different and be bold. And like I said, do something crazy with the photo. But I don't know. I didn't mean to come at you, brother. It's all love. I just see these all the time, and it just blows my mind.
Yeah. I think what it comes down to is guys are like, this is the only photo I have that's not taken with a shitty Android. It's the only professional photo I ever got done. Because these graduation photos, usually they do them for free, like during the ceremony. Maybe he paid for it too, but yeah. And what Zach was saying, so funny. Yeah, this photo cost him $100,000 in student loans, so it's a pretty good deal. But um, yeah, definitely not a good vibe. Looks kind of cheesy. Looks kind of staged. And graduation caps are not flattering. I don't think any girl is like laying down at night and grabbing her like toothbrush and is thinking of a dude in a graduation cap. I don't think that's how it works here. So yeah, yeah. Unless there's some like
100%.
unless there's some weird fan fiction that I've never heard of, like that's not a thing. What do you have anything to add,
Yeah,
Hunter?
unless you're about to show that you're a doctor and you're about to make a 500,000 a year, and it might work in your favor, right? But other
Yeah.
than that, yeah, it's true. Hunter, you got anything to add, or
Yeah,
do we
man.
close
A
this down?
sad reality for most men is that we won't receive flowers until our funeral, and we won't have a professional photo shoot until our graduation. And like here at Wingman Plus, we're trying to change that. We're trying to get girls who buy them flowers and hook them up with sick photo shoots. So, bro, you got to do better, man. If your only pro photo is you graduating, it's a sign that like you just haven't really dedicated yourself to looking that cool online, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want top tier results, bro, like you can't put bottom tier inputs and expect for top tier results. just like anything in life. You got to kind of put in the work and put in the right inputs. And bro, just like attention to detail too. Mouth open, looks like you weren't ready for the photo to be taken. Tie, not tied up all the way. Ankles. You know, this is a crime in some countries to show that much ankle, bro. So just a little fit check before you get your photo taken goes a long way.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Come on, bro. You can't even tell me this is a real bio. Come on.
What are we doing, man?
Dude, do you like to be degraded or something, bro? Like, what the fuck, man? Come on, bro. You can do better than this. Especially with the exclamation point, that just makes it even worse, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, girls are going to be
dude.
drier than the Sahara Desert reading this prompt. Wow, I can't wait to, date a guy that just can't wait to listen to me talk. That's the highlight of his. I just love asking my girlfriend how her day was. I wait for that moment every day. I cannot wait. This is not the move. Not a sexy, mysterious, confident prompt. There's nothing wrong with listening to your girlfriend yap about her nails and her, bracelets and stuff, but putting that on your profile is just that's not a good move.
Yeah, plus, let's be honest. Don't lie about it. No one really likes to do it. We just do it. Yeah, don't lie about it, bro. Like, come on, man. All right, let's keep it rolling here. I don't want to feel like. Oh Jesus! All right, I'll fall for you.
All right, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere, boys. We got the
Yeah.
little POV date pic, a little cocktail in hand. What is he drinking here? Is this an old fashioned?
Could be.
Okay, we got the Tabasco in the foreground too. iPhone on the table. What do we think about this pic, boys?
And a water, bro's hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, this photo. The first thing that I see is like he's doing like a devil horn sign with his hand. I don't know if that's like inadvertent, but it just looks weird. Like the first thing you do when you grab a glass is to go like this. It just looks kind of like what's going on here. That's the main thing that sticks out to me. But what do you think, Hunter?
Yeah, I'd say like attention to detail points go a long way here, right? So like with a POV date photo, just the little things make such a difference. For one, iPhone on the table. Like if this is POV, you're on a date with me, that means like when you're on a date with me, I got my iPhone on the table, right? A lot of girls, like for them, it's like the biggest pet peeve is when you're out with someone and you're just like texting. Like imagine you're on a date with a girl and she's just sitting there on her fucking phone. How annoying. Like it's pretty disrespectful, honestly, when you're on a date with someone, they're on their phone. That's what I'd say is just kind of put the phone away. Next thing, like looks like this was taken during winter time just based on the fit, but just attention to detail points here too, like having the puffy orange jacket sticking out behind you just looks a little sloppy. Like for the purpose of this photo, it looks like someone was sitting on the other chair on the other side of the table and then got off and took the photo from this angle. So like it takes 1 second to take that jacket and just throw it on the other chair. So it just looks less cluttered. And then, yeah, just having like little things like the Tabasco sauce in the foreground. Like, honestly, bro, I probably would have just got an appetizer, like some spinach dip or something in front of you there too. Maybe like a sushi roll, tacos, or whatever, just to add context to the photo. Would have gone a long way. Last thing I'd say, like in addition to the hand pose, is like the face pose, not super optimal. Like you kind of got the AC/DC stiff upper lip thing going on. I'm not really sure like what's going on with that pose. I think just like a regular smile would do. And additionally, I don't think the head-on angle is the best for you. Like we find for like 90% of guys, the head-on looking into the camera angle is their worst angle. Whereas like looking slightly to the side tends to be their best angle. So in these POV date photos, like don't be afraid to like hold a glass and like look off to the side if you need to. Or even have like a slight chin tilt, but then like be looking into the camera as well. I just don't think this hit you at the most flattering angle with the most flattering pose and the most flattering setting with just kind of the clutter in this photo. But I love the direction that you're going. Like you're getting out there and attempting to like take better pics, which is a big step for you, bro.
Yeah. Also, too, I'll just add in. I think you guys pointed out a lot of the things that could be fixed. I think one thing worth pointing out, you guys could probably agree. I do like the outfit here. I think like your fashion's on point. It looks pretty cool vibe. I like the necklace. I like the watch, the sweatshirt, like the baggy sweatshirt rolled up with the sleeves. I like all that, bro. That you definitely did a really good job with. So that's something that I just wanted to point out because I know we've been beating you up a little bit here. So just something to point out there. But yeah, everything the boys just said as well hit the nail on the head. It's like you're getting there, but not quite. Let's see what the next photo is.
Definitely the best pick yet. We got another prompt. I'll fall for you if you can fake a British accent. Okay. I'd say like definitely better than the last prompt.
Definitely better. Yeah.
All right, let's see here. We got this pick, leaning against the wall, grabbing the forearm, mouth open. Bro, this is one thing I'll say for everyone watching this stream. Like, even if you're not getting your profile reviewed here, if you take anything from this, it's like, don't mouth breathe when you're getting your photo taken. Like, this is the jawline killer, is the mouth breathe. And girls see that and they kind of look at you and say like, oh shit, this guy's a mouth breather. Okay, no, swipe left. So like just these little details. When you're taking pics, take like 100 photos, man. This looks like the photo was taken while you were like between a smile and a closed mouth, or like when you were like inhaling for air or something like that, because you're sucking in the barrel for so long that you had to take a big breath of air. But yeah, just not really optimal from a face standpoint. I would just close the mouth or smile, bro. But I wouldn't really be mouth breathing in a photo. What do you guys think?
The shirt is so long. Like I'd want the shirt to not be so long. It looks like he's in like, gym girl territory where they get those big oversized shirts that they wear over like biker shorts or something. It's just way too long. It's getting into like, shirt dress territory. So I just want to like shorten that up a little bit so it's not as long. It just kind of makes your proportions look off. And then like it looks like these are like basically spray on tight. Like you could like if you had your credit card in your pocket, I could literally like see your credit card number. It's so tight. Like you need a little bit more air in those pants, not have them so ridiculously sucked tight to your thighs.
Bro, this was the style back in like 2015.
Yeah.
Like the long tee with the skin tight jeans. But that's the thing about when you like dress for trends is trends change, right? So like this would have looked cool fucking 10 years ago, to be honest. In 8, 9, 10 years ago, this was the style, right? But things have changed now. People are definitely wearing baggier stuff and things like that. And that's why, like, with our clients, when we're getting them ready for a photo shoot, we actually try to avoid like stuff that's trendy when it comes to clothing. And instead, we just go for the classics, right? Like something like a denim jacket, it's never going out of style. Like people have been rocking that for like 100 years. And it's always looked cool. So I would just say like invest in a wardrobe of basics, bro. The essentials, the classics. That way, like as trends change, your results don't change. You can still riz in any decade. Obviously, like there's some short-term gains to staying on trend, but the downside is like your picks only last as long as the trends do. So just something to keep in mind. I'm not sure if this photo's back, like a 10-year-old photo. It looks pretty good, like pretty good quality. Really cool background too. But yeah, I'd just say the clothing's a little outdated in it, as Taylor mentioned. I used to love rocking these fits though back in the day. Back when Bieber dropped "Sorry," man. It was a good time. Brings back good memes. All right, next up we got the paint party pick. Buddy's just living, having the time of his life.
That might be in India where they do they throw the powder, the colored powder. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I seen that. Dude, in Toronto, they have parties like this too. Yeah,
Oh, do they? Yeah, because my brother went to India and he went into one of these. It's pretty cool.
yeah, it looks pretty lit.
I mean, one thing I do like with this photo is very genuine smile. Like he's definitely having a good time, having fun. It's a genuine moment. I do think the hands are a little funny, like Taylor was saying before. It's kind of like
I
this
don't know what to
weird,
do
like
with my
little,
hands.
yeah, yeah, like you just kind of have them out. It's kind of weird. But overall, I mean, I don't know, Taylor. It seems like you were going to jump in and say something. I just like that it seemed very genuine to me. Like good smile, having a good time. The context with the powder. I don't know if that's going to be confusing for some people. Like myself, I knew it. Hunter knew it. I don't know if that's like something that's well known or not. But at the very least, it creates conversation for people who don't know what it is, and people who do know what it is could be a cool opportunity for conversation. But Taylor, it seems like you want to jump in and say a couple things, man.
Yeah, I'm not like stuff like this, like color runs, mud runs. I'm never a huge fan. You are right. It looks like a genuine smile. I mean, he looks like he's in good shape, like a well fitting T-shirt. It's just like not really the
Sure.
best light to be like covered in like colorful splooge. It's not horrible, but I know if he were to get a bang on like professional photo shoot done, guaranteed this photo is going to fall out of the rotation. So in his current rotation, it's definitely one of the better photos. But for putting his best foot forward, not necessarily the best. So yeah.
Yeah, well said. Let's see what the last pick. Okay, we got the ukulele in the desert, bro. You look like Bruno Mars in this pic, dude.
What's he standing on? Is that just him standing on the ground, or
It's hard to say. It's kind of
is
cropped
he
Oh,
out.
I think
swimming?
that's your home button from the screenshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, a kind of like open mouth pic here. Looks like he was singing. But yeah, rule of thumb, bro. Like, if there's anything you get from this review, man, it's probably level up the fits. Like, get some fits that are just a little more classic rather than, you know, 2016 style. And just keep the mouth not open. Like, don't be mouth breathing when your photo's taken, man. Because, dude, this is a cool photo, right? Like in the desert with a ukulele, golden hour. You got the mountains in the back, good contrast with the sand there. Like, objectively, this is a really fucking cool photo. I just wish the outfit was like a little more suited to the territory that you're in and the mouth wasn't open. But this is definitely a conversation starter. Like, girls might see this and be like, damn, like, you have a music video? Like, what were you shooting out there? Like, no one just brings a ukulele to the desert with pro cameras for no reason, you know? So pretty cool.
For sure.
What do you guys think?
I think you kind of said what needed to be said. I think because you're in the desert and it's a ukulele, it's a cool talking point. It's kind of different than you just because a lot of guys will make the mistakes of having a guitar photo or whatever type of photo, instrument type photo in their bedroom, with dirty clothes in the background. So at the very least, you're definitely separating yourself from that group of people. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the outfit. To me, it just like the pants. Okay, we can get away with those, but the shirt, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely the mouth too. It's hard too because when you're playing an instrument or you're singing and someone catches you singing or playing the instrument, like I play guitar, I make weird faces when I play guitar, or I'm singing. So, you generally kind of like the activity photo. You want to put a little bit of thought ahead of time. Taylor, you got anything to add to that?
Let's throw on like a context appropriate outfit because this looks like a beachy vibe, with a ukulele. So let's throw on like a linen, what's it called, Cuban collar, linen shirt, and then a pair of shorts, rather than like a sleeveless hoodie and a pair of cargo pants. Doesn't really make sense for the occasion. Like if you want to go to the beach to hang out with your buddies, you're not grabbing cargo pants. Like that's not the first option. So I want a context, relevant outfit.
100%,
Yeah, that
bro.
makes sense.
100%. That's a review, buddy. Shoot us a DM. We'll give you a free consultation, help you level up. But boys, we're fucking blowing through these. I know we're gonna do a few more, but I think Taylor's got to jump for these last couple.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, it's a little later. It's a little later over here in Wisconsin.
That's all good, buddy. It's all good. Have a good rest of your night, brother. Appreciate it. And bro, tell these people what they could expect with this Tinder makeover dropping this week, man.
Man, it's an awesome Tinder makeover. There's going to be a lot of comedy, a lot of jokes. It's going to make you laugh, but there's some touching moments too. Jonathan does have a couple come to Jesus moments, so you might even cry a little bit. So it's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to see myself on camera, all the boys on camera, having a fantastic time, making Jonathan break his dry spell. So this will be fantastic.
100%, bro. Bring the tissues, boys. It's a real tearjerker of a video, and looking forward to dropping that in the next few days. But Taylor, pleasure as always having you on the stream, brother. And yeah, let people know where they can find you, man.
You can find me at real.coach.taylor at Instagram. So just find me there. That's all I got for now. So yeah.
Awesome. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. See you guys later.
See you, Taylor. Nice checking in.
And then there were two. We're gonna keep this thing rolling though. We're gonna do a few more.
All good, man. All good.
Awesome,
dude.
buddy.
I've been on. Let's keep it going. I've been on a roll all night. So.
Oh, you're on fire tonight, bro. What I like is that me and Taylor kind of roast guys a little more, and then you're like the voice of reason. You know, it's like good cop, bad cop. You always come in and say pretty sentimental stuff, and I like that. Bring a good energy to the stream, man. All right, who we got next?
Who do we got?
No name. Oh, Jonathan. All right, Jonathan, buddy. Okay, a lot of dog pics going on here. I wonder if he likes dogs. All right,
he's a
Jonathan.
dog breeder.
He could be, but it looks like he's a software engineer at American Medical.
Dude, that is a funny dog pic. It's just like so random. Looks like he's out at like a wine tasting or somewhere outside. He's just carrying a dog around.
It looks like some old lady with Botox had to use the washroom, and she's like, "Hey, can you just hold my dog for a minute?"
Yeah.
I'm at it. Super
cute
random.
dog though. Well, we could jump in here, Jonathan. I think the first thing that comes to my mind is like context, right? We've talked a lot about context in our photos, whether it's context with the outfit or what's going on in the photo. Generally with a dog photo, bro, well, number one, you want to be somewhere outdoors, like in a park, you know, doing something that makes sense to have dog. This is, to me, it's like, are you at a wine tasting with a dog? Like it literally looks like you're holding someone's dog because they had to go to the bathroom. So context number one. Number two, make sure the photo is at the daytime, not the nighttime, right? Like Hunter said, it's going to pick up on light. You can see those lights on the strings hanging in the background. They're very vibrant and bright. And that's just because the camera's trying to pick up on light. So yeah, it's kind of a weird photo with the dog. Like the dog seems super out of place to me. So that's like the big thing that I notice, especially because you have other dog photos. So I'm not sure what you were trying to do with that. I mean, the dog photo does increase the matches by about 30%. But bro, if you do 3 dog photos, it doesn't work where you get like a 90% increase. So yeah, I don't know. Hunter, do you want to add anything to that, bro? Or I feel like there's a weird out of context photo.
Yeah, no, Nick CB commented in the chat, a lovely evening out dog sitting in the Hamptons. And that pretty much sums this photo up pretty nice. Like, just kind of, something about this photo is really off-putting. And like, we can both sense it. I think everyone watching can kind of sense it. Just gives off like uncomfortable, kind of forced energy. Like, also getting a photo at night with like the backlighting of those lamps behind you, just not super ideal. Doesn't really bring out the best in you when you're getting your photo taken at night in low light conditions. Whereas in the sunlight, you're just going to look a lot more attractive. So yeah, just like a pretty, dude, Zach, I want to say it's an average, like a below average photo, but we review guys' photos every single day and we know how bad average is, you know? So I'll give him
Sure.
an average on this, but that's the cool thing is like as a guy, it is so fucking easy to be above average at this by putting in just like the bare minimum amount of effort and like knowing what you're doing. It's like 99% of guys have no idea what they're doing with these pics. Yeah, this is a photo, Jonathan, where like if you did Tinder makeover with us, got like just 6 photos, you would look at this and be like, oh yeah, no, that's not going on my profile. Like it's just way too low quality. So yeah, don't want to like beat this with a hammer or anything. It's just not really a great photo. Especially with all the options you have for dog photos, bro. Looks like you got like 20 more dog pics on your profile here. Just maxing out the dog riz, right?
Yeah.
Oh, even a prompt too. I get way too excited about my dog Brady. Just in case girls didn't know you got a dog. All right. So next up, we got the bomber jacket in the kitchen photo. So, bro, I got to give you points for the layered outfit. Probably would have rocked a chain here as well. I think that would have added to your outfit a little bit, like a silver chain, because you got that silver zipper. I think that just would have brought the whole outfit together a lot more. Good hair, got the clean shave. But bro, like standing in your kitchen getting a flash photo taken is just like not good, bro. Like think about how much like the girls you follow on Instagram, the ones you follow, you like every story and they don't message you back, they don't follow back, right? The photos that you're liking that girls take, think about how much effort goes into those photos of those girls, bro. They do like 2 hours of makeup, go shopping for half a day to find a fit. They take like 300 pics and just put one up on their story, maybe 2-3 photos up on their story from that, right? So the amount of effort that they put into getting cool photos of themselves, and then compare that to this, bro. Like you got a new jacket and you're like, yo, mom, quick, I need a new Bumble pic. Take a photo of me in the kitchen with the flash on, with weird shitty lighting in the back. Like, bro, this is unacceptable. If you want to attract those high level women, you know, the ones that you like all their Instagram stories, the really hot chicks, you got to be on their level, bro. When those girls look at this photo, they're like, oh yeah, this guy doesn't get it. Like I couldn't show my girlfriends this guy's Instagram. They'd be like, why are you with this guy? Maybe he's got a great personality, you know, maybe he's a surgeon, like whatever it is. But they're not going to be in any rush to show your Instagram profile or your photos to their girlfriends. And that's a big fucking red flag, bro.
For sure.
Kaz, am I being too harsh there, or is that fair to say,
No,
bro?
dude, you got to be harsh, man. This is unacceptable. But you can't have a kitchen like you're in like the hallway with the kitchen next to you, bro. Like nothing screams low status more than a photo like this. Because it's not just about how good you look in the photos. It's all like we keep saying this. It's context. What's your lifestyle like? You know, women need to look at your photos and imagine them being in like in your life, right? What kind of lifestyle does he live? Excuse me. This is just like, dude, like, yeah, we can't have this. So I don't think there needs to be anything else said on this. I think we get the point here. It's bad.
It's bad.
Outfit's cool though. Keep the outfit. Let's go to a new location.
Yeah, dude, like go to a rooftop parking garage, throw on a silver chain, go to H&M, spend $5 on a chain, go up on a rooftop
Yeah.
parking garage, and you have like a 10 out of 10 photo. Portrait mode on iPhone, get a buddy with a pro camera, get a photo shoot, whatever you need to do. Like, dude, the fact that there's a toaster oven in the back, we shouldn't even need to get into this, bro. Like that, you should know better, bro. You follow this channel for long enough. You should know better. Shame on you for giving us this photo review. All right, we got a prompt here. I love teaching people how to surf, and I have an extra beginner board. Double exclamation point. I've already taught a few of my friends who are experts now. Double exclamation point.
Dude, like, come on, bro. Oh, this just screams such nice guy. Like, dude, I know I'm gonna probably come off harsh here, so it is what it is. But like, do you guys? I think Hunter, like the guys just don't get it. Like, what, like, this does not, women don't look at this and be like, this guy is fucking it. You know, like, bro, like, oh, it's just too nice guy, man. Like, this just screams, I do missionary in no other positions. You know? Bro,
For real,
come
bro.
on, man.
Dude, like, even Jonathan, even if you are that nice guy who goes to church every Sunday, you love your family, you love dogs, all that shit, like, that's amazing, bro. You're a stand-up guy. But there has to be some element of your profile where women look at it and think to themselves, like, damn, this guy would dick me down.
Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah,
have that
for
element
real.
in your profile, bro, you're never going to get the results you're looking for. Like, even if you are a nice guy, bro, you got to have that masculine edge where girls look at you and like, yeah, that's a man. And
Yeah,
right now,
for
like,
sure.
we're getting like nice boy who lives next door and like helps his little brother with the newspaper route. You know, we're not getting like, hey, you know what? When all is said and done, this guy's going to take me to Pound Town. We need that, bro. The girls need that from you, bro. So
It's true, though.
this pick kind of sums it up pretty perfectly too. In the
Yeah,
context
so
of
one
like,
thing I'm noticing is,
sorry, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
sorry, Hunter. No, I was going to say, one thing I noticed, like, with all your photos here, Jonathan, is they're just all superposed. There's no photo that you've taken so far that's candid, that's catching you in a candid moment, that's natural. This is superposed. First one's superposed. One in the hallway is superposed. You just have the same, literally the same pose in every photo, like straight on, smiling at the camera. Looks like you told someone to take the photo, threw it up on, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, whatever. Like, keep in mind, guys, we want to have candid photos. When you take photos and it seems too set up, it's cringe to women. Women don't like that because then they're going to be like, this guy went and took photos for a dating app. But when you take photos for a dating app, that they come out candid in a natural environment where it looks like, you live a cool life, Jonathan, and someone just happened to have a camera with them and got you in a cool moment. Those are the type of photos that we need to capture. So, like, same thing with this photo. Cool opportunity for a dog photo. Definitely a better setting than the first one at the Hamptons. But, bro, like, superpose. All you had to do with this photo is get down to the dog's level, start playing around with him, roughing him up, petting him, whatever, and take a photo like that. And this photo goes from, below average photo to a decent dog photo. You know, these are like really, really easy fixes. So I'm just throwing out some easy opportunities here, low hanging fruit. And for everyone listening as well, hopefully that resonates.
Yeah, well said, man. And like, dude, if you're taking your dog on a hike, that means there's going to be a cool view somewhere, right? Like, don't be taking the dog photo in front of the sign with like, what is this, like a parking meter in the back?
It looks like he's at the parking lot of a trail, like at the base of the
Yeah.
trail, right? Like with the map.
I
Yeah,
want
Hunter's
to
right. That's a
provide
good
a little
point.
more value here, bro. Like, I want to show Jonathan like what these photos should actually look like. Like, I'm going to show you a photo, Jonathan, and there's literally no excuse why you don't have this photo and you have the one that you're giving us here for the review. You see my screen okay there? Yeah, like, look at this, right? Same idea. He's taking his dog on a hike, but instead of taking his photo in front of a sign, right, and him standing with a tourist pose, hands at his sides, looking directly into the camera, saying cheese, like his mom's taking a photo of him at Disneyland at 10 years old, right? This guy squats down, gets on his dog's level. You can tell the dog's obedient and calm, and that's his owner, and it's his best friend, right? Like, the dog's super chill and looks comfortable with him there. But then you look at the guy too, and you're like I said earlier, a girl looks at this photo and they're like, yeah, this guy could take me to Pound Town. You know what I mean? So like, there's a way to even take a dog photo in a way where you're not just giving off like super, super nice guy, 4 seconds of missionary energy, right? That's what we need from you in this profile, Jonathan, is like more of this and less of the nice guy poses, bro. So just want to show him like, how we would take a dog photo. Yeah, 100%. But let's not beat him up too hard over this photo. It's a good game plan to improve. Also the fit, bro. like the mismatching like pants with the sweater. It's not really like a cool look, bro. Like it looks like you put together like all the clothes your aunties gave you for Christmas one year, you know? But could definitely use like a little dripology on this. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's move on. So we got a photo of just a dog with an arm around it.
What
And
is that?
Watermark on the photo too.
No.
Bro, what the fuck's going on here?
Come on. Wait. What?
Bro.
Is this a mistake? Or
This must be a glitch. There's no way you actually put this photo on his Bumble.
Can't, bro. Come on.
It can't be.
Like general, like we said from earlier, you can't have a photo where your face isn't in it. That's a big no, like facing away the camera. But even a bigger no, bro, you can't have a photo where you're not in it at all. It's just a dog. Come on, bro. What's going on here?
It's funny, bro. A lot of guys have like the group photo where they have their arms around their friends and they crop out their friends. This guy cropped himself out and just left the dog.
So yeah, it's weird, bro. And then also like you got 3 dog photos in your first whatever 4 photos. It's like, what's going on? He's like a dog whisperer. Like what's going on here? You know, I don't know, man. Yeah, we I don't think there needs to be anything said about this. Get rid of this. Come on, bro.
Yeah, this is a tough
not
one.
good.
The watermark just puts it over the edge too, man. The fact that there's a watermark on such a bad photo, like who the fuck is watermarking this photo? I don't get it. All right, next up, we got the photo at pretty nice looking restaurant here, eh? This place looks pretty cool. This looks like the kind of restaurants down in Bali, man. Cool ambiance. Jonathan, I'm trying so hard to be nice today, bro. You're not making it easy for us, bro. Not make it. So first off, bro, the hair. We got to talk about the hair. What's going on here? Looks like you just woke up, man. And like the pillow like shifted your hair a weird way. And you just kind of left the house like that. I don't know if this is like styled intentionally or what's going on here, but you got to fire your barber, bro, and find someone else. Because this is just a really off-putting hairstyle, man. And bro, like not a bad looking guy at all, but just style and hair could be so much better. Like, bro, you could easily be like 3 or 4 points more attractive just with a looks maximization game plan, man. As far as getting your style, your hair right, knowing how to pose, how to look more confident. The outfit, bro. Nothing in this outfit really matches each other. Like, I don't know if you watch The Office, but there's a character named Andy who every episode's wearing just like random pieces of different suits and puts them all together. And they just look like super tacky, bro. And like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting from this outfit. Like the jacket does not go with this outfit. Maybe if you took the jacket off, like the pants might go with the shirt, but you'd want a brown belt for this, not a black belt, bro. Like everything about this outfit just clashes. But then on top of that, right? Like you're at a cool restaurant. Like I can tell a girl would want to go on a date here. If you sent her a Google link and said, hey, I'm taking you here tonight, get ready. She's putting on a fucking black dress and heading out the door, right? But if you sent her this photo and said, hey, I'm taking you here. Here's a photo of me at the restaurant last week. She's blocking your number, bro. So I just got to be real, man. Like you look out of place. Like this is a nice, stylish, like cool restaurant. And you look like, I don't know, bro. You look really nerdy here. Like you just don't fit the vibe, bro. Like the outfit, the hair, but most importantly, your energy, bro. Like just standing there with your hands at your sides, looking at the camera, awkwardly saying cheese, being like, fuck. Is the photo done being taken yet? Like I need to run away. I hate my photo being taken right now, right? Like you're just giving off super nervous energy and everything about you in this photo just looks out of place. Whereas, dude, if you were at the table getting that date POV photo, you know, a nice cocktail in your hand with some of those plants or maybe the statue, some of the architecture in the background, you know, looking off into the distance, like, yeah, I'm going to clap some cheeks tonight with some good confidence. That would be a 10 out of 10 photo, bro. So I look at this and just think like, damn, so many missed opportunities, bro. And I could tell you live an interesting lifestyle, man. Like, look at the events you go to, right? You've got a plethora of dogs to take badass dog photos. You go to nice restaurants. You obviously got money, bro. I bet these clothes aren't cheap, but they just really, really clash. Like, you could definitely do better from an outfit standpoint. Like, you got so much opportunity to level up, man. I think you just need some guidance, bro.
For sure. Was that his last photo, or did he has one more?
I think he's got one more here.
Oh, dude. What is going on, bro?
It's a moment of
Bro, this is
silence.
like,
A moment of
yeah,
silence
this,
for all the cheeks that are not getting clapped.
all right, well, this is obviously a good photo for like mom's fridge, but bro, like the common theme here is just nice guy. Like nothing screams like dry up the panties more than these photos, man. And the shitty thing is you're a good looking guy. It should be the opposite. That's why me and Hunter are sitting here like fucking pulling our hair out because you have so like me and Hunter see this from the potential standpoint, right? So
Yeah.
don't take this the wrong way, bro. But like, man, like this has gotta go, dude. This is like a LinkedIn headshot that you're doing for like Nickelodeon. You know, I don't know, bro. Dude, like, what is the peach background, bro? Like, come on, man. Yeah, dude, we got to get rid of all of these photos, nuke them all, and bro, like, here's what I would say. You know, if you want to get things done the right way and actually get your dream dating life up, like, hit us up, man. Like, I would love to work with you personally. I think he's even from New Hampshire, bro, which is right next to our. You know, we have a sick photographer in Boston that we just did a photo shoot for a guy in Maine out there. Similar situation as you, man. I would love to like give this dude a fucking 180 makeover because this dude has so much potential, in my opinion. Um,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, like if you, I'll tell you this, bro. If you don't do anything about it, you're never gonna get the dream dating life that you can have. And even if you do get some results, there's always gonna be that like lingering thought in the back of your mind of like, what if I just invested in myself 100% and actually leveled up? Which, you know, if you could, you know, sleep at night like that, that's cool. But like, I know for me, I can't. And I think most guys would probably resonate the same way. So, yeah, man, there's just so much potential here.
Yeah, man. I don't even think he knows like what he's leaving on the table with this profile. Because like you said, Kaz, like we look at these profiles from a standpoint of like we know what the upper limit is of what these guys are capable of if they do it the right way. So like if you see us like leaning in, digging in, like going fucking hard, it's to give you a wake-up call, bro. Because we've helped thousands of guys level up. We know exactly what we can do and like what people are capable of achieving if they do things the right way. So like us being hard on these streams, it's not like we're not bullying guy. Like this is tough love. Like a lot of men need to hear this because they're just coasting through life, especially on these dating apps, like just putting up the 5 or 6 shitty photos on their camera roll and being like, well, I tried my best, you know, I gave it my best effort. Like, bro, if your best effort is taking like 5 unbelievably shitty photos from your camera roll and throwing them up and saying like, all right, girls, here I am, come to Papa. Like, bro, I got bad news for you. Like, there's so much more that can be done to get you actual results. You got to think, man, like the average guy has a profile like this, like just super, super low quality, unoptimized photos. All you need to be successful on dating apps is to be above average. And the average is so fucking low that if you actually just know what you're doing or work with someone who knows what they're doing and set yourself up the right way, you're gonna have more matches than you know what to do with, bro. Like you're so much closer than you think. You just need a little bit of guidance, Jonathan. So I hope that helps. Shoot us a DM, Jonathan. We'll give you a free consultation, bro. Help you level up. But man, just so much missed potential. That one kind of made me shed a tear reviewing. Little moment of silence for just all the cheeks that are not getting clapped by Jonathan. We need a eulogy for those cheeks. All right, let's do two more. Let's blast through two more. You good for two more, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's see who we got here. We got Richard. Richard, is this you, Richard Brown, in the chat? Is that you, buddy? Drop a comment. Let us know. Okay. Where to start, bro? Which photo is this first one here?
I feel like we did Richard's before. I definitely did his before.
Yeah. Does it look like you implemented the tips?
Dude, it's hard to say 100% because I do so many guys. Like, you know, we're on calls all day, every day. But it looks like he definitely, some of those photos seem new to me. And some of those photos I do remember. Yeah, I mean, the ones that unfortunately seem new,
I will say,
guys,
but if you jumped on like a call with us and like we told you like what you need to do to level up, and then you don't take that and you come on the stream, like be ready to be roasted, you know? be ready.
I'm just gonna go dig in here.
It's all love, Richard. I actually these don't look too familiar to me, and I know, bro, like we review profiles every day. We're on calls with guys all day, so it's hard to keep track. But Richard, let's take a look at your pic, buddy. It looks like this is photo number 1, which, okay, this is interesting. The angle of this photo is so funny, bro, because you're at dinner by yourself, like the other chair is completely empty. And then there's like this POV of a girl taking a photo of her date. Like this is actually the center of the photo. Like your body and face create a natural frame where the eye is led to look at this girl. And what is she doing? Like she's smiling, having a good time, taking a photo of her date.
Is that a date? Is that what that is?
It does look like there's someone else at the other side of the table, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, bro.
I'm confusing this photo. I think that's part of the problem.
The angle is just so weird, right? It looks like he's just trying to show off forearm or something, you know?
Yeah, I don't get this photo at all. Like, I thought it was... Yeah, I don't even know, actually. This is just not a good photo.
So Richard commented, bro. He said, my ex took this photo of me. She was next to me. So, bro, this is your ex, like, preemptively setting you up for failure, bro. If things ever didn't work out and you had to get on a dating app, she's like, yo, I got you. Let me take a pic. Let me take a pic of you pouring water by yourself while a pretty girl enjoys her date right next to you. This is like anti-social proof, man.
Yeah, it is.
She did you dirty, bro. She did you dirty, Richard. This photo's got to go. Good jawline, though. Good hair. Some good elements. Attractive looking guy in the photo. But yeah, just the context to this photo is pretty awful, man.
Yeah.
We could definitely do better. All right, what do we got next? Okay, so we got the date POV photo. Love that you gone out and taken one of these, my man. No watch, though, eh? This wrist almost looks like too naked for this type of environment, you know? You're at a yacht club, white tablecloth restaurant, drinking sparkling water with the cap on the table. You know, you got your best white button-up shirt, freshly ironed, looking your best, and then no watch. Just kind of a missed opportunity, bro. Like, even if you got a Casio, whatever it is, like, throw something on your wrist in this photo, right? You might be the only guy at this restaurant without a watch on. Definitely doesn't suit the environment. Love that there's a golden hour behind you in this pic. Lighting could be a lot better. Looks like there's not a ton of light coming in front of your face. Pause, no homo. But there's a ton of light like behind you, bro. There's a ton of backlighting in this photo, which makes the camera have to work really, really hard. One thing you could do, bro, is bring this in a Snapseed and use the what is it? The I think it's the portrait mode. There's like basically a mode that makes your face brighter, like it lightens it up to simulate like having better lighting in your photo. I think it's called face spotlight. So that might help you out just editing this photo, bringing it up a few points. Overall, though, love your energy in this pic. Love the background, love the fit. Obviously, missed opportunity on the watch, but overall, like not a bad photo, bro. I like this one. What do you think, Kaz?
Mm-hmm. I was going to say a lot of the same things there. I think it's definitely probably his best photo after like kind of seeing the overview of them all. It's probably one of his better photos. I would have liked. I mean, this is a little detail. I would have liked to see the menu not on the table, and like whatever this little thing on the bottom right corner is, get some food on the table or just a drink. Honestly, these are little details, but when you have some cool, like colorful foods, Hunter says sushi a lot because sushi's colorful, something aesthetically pleasing. It just makes the photo consciously or subconsciously. It just brings that photo up a couple points. It makes it more visually appealing, which is what we're looking for. So yeah. Other than that, I don't have anything to say on that. That's it.
Yeah, well said, bro. It's all in the details, right? Cap on the table, menu on the table, empty cup, no water in it. Just those little details, man. They go such a long way. Oh, tell me you sent us the video, Richard. Bro, you didn't send us the video? Richard, slide in the DMs, bro. Send us the video. Send us a screen recording. We got to show that on the screen, man. You can't have a video of you. It looks like you're singing, and then not send it to us. We got to hear the video, bro. We'll continue reviewing your photos, but slide in my DMs, bro. Send us the video. We definitely want to watch that. Thanks, bro. All right, so next up we got the jet ski pick. Oh, that's cool. It looks like he's like, what is that? Para wakeboarding?
No, wakeboarding. Wakeboarding. Just wakeboarding.
Look at the rope though, like how high it is in the air.
Yeah. Sometimes on the boats they could attach them high up. I don't know. I think that's what it is, but whatever. I think the problem with this photo, Richard, is you can't tell it's you. These are hard photos to get, if I'm being honest. They really are, because there's never really a good opportunity to get a good photo where you can see that it's you. This could be anybody. I mean, I could put this photo on my dating apps and no one would know the difference between it's you or me, you know? And I even have tattoos and they wouldn't even notice the difference. So like wakeboarding is different than surfing, let's say, but like we've done guys who like to surf, and instead of them being on the surfboard in the ocean on a wave looking tiny, we just get a photo of them on the beach with the surfboard. It says the same thing. I like to surf, but you can see what you look like. Now, I don't know if you could do the same thing with a wakeboard, because you're not wakeboarding in the ocean, so you can't go to the beach. And it might be kind of a weird vibe, but figure out a way to either A, just get rid of this altogether and have this as a cool talking point for a date, or B, like take the photo more close up, however you need to do that. Hunter, I don't know if you have anything else to say. You'd probably say some of the same things, because that's the main problem with this photo is you can't tell who it is.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, bro. Cool that you do this activity, but yeah, this could be anyone off of Google Images, man. It's not really doing you any favors. And every photo that you have like this, that's like a filler, where like you're like, yeah, I'm probably not going to lose matches, but like it's not helping me too much. You got to look at those as missed opportunities, man. On Hinge, you get 6 photos, 6 opportunities to seize the moment and seize the cheeks. You know, so like every photo that every slot you're filling up with a filler photo like this, that's just one less cheek clapped, one less baddie rizzed, you know? So we could definitely do better, bro.
For sure.
All right, next up, we've got the classic arms around the homies pick. We see a lot of these, eh, Kaz?
Yeah, this one looks familiar to me. I feel like I went over this with him. But I mean, Richard, dude, like you're the second shortest guy in the photo. I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I thought we reviewed this, and I definitely would have brought that up. So if we did review it and I brought it up, man, I hate to see that this is still on the profile. But if we didn't, yeah, man, you can't be the shortest guy in the photo. I mean, right there alone, that just kills the photo, man. Like, there's nothing even needs to be said more. Like, everything could be on point, but bro, like, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. And there's nothing wrong with not being the tallest guy in the room. I know a ton of guys who are like short kings, dude, and they crush it. They fucking crush it. But for dating profile purposes, we can't have that. So once again, Hunter brought it up before. Either sit down, cool social proof photo, good opportunity, or B, just tell your tall friends to get out of the photo. You know what I mean? If you've got the guy, the shorter guy, and you in the photo, we're golden. No, there's nothing more that needs to be said. Now, in addition to you just being like shorter in the photo, I do, in my opinion, think this is kind of a low value photo. I mean, personally, like this is very frat boyish, like go out and party. In my opinion, like put yourself in the mindset of a female. Like, what are they looking for? They're looking for confident, secure, masculine men who do cool activities. Like, I don't know, like sure, guys with high value go out to parties and clubs and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but like anybody can just get a photo in a nightclub. I don't think this is a high value activity. So that's another thing to keep in mind, guys. Is lifestyle. What does the vibe show in the photo? To me, this shows like I'm out of college. I like to party with the boys. That's what I get from this photo. So Hunter, do you want to add anything to that? I mean, I feel like there's not much more to say there, but that's my opinion on on this type of photo.
Dude, you crushed it, man. Like you said, not a lot needs to be said when you're the second shortest guy in the photo. Could be the coolest photo on earth, but that just kind of kills all the points that you'd get. What I will say though, man, is he just sent the video, by the way, so we're gonna watch that in a second.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, good looking guy though, man. Like, definitely got like a Giga Chad look to you, man. Very, very handsome dude. Especially like you go next to the boys and they're looking like a little more sauced than you are, and you look like you haven't had too many drinks yet in the night. Like, even just a photo of you guys sitting at a table, you at the head of the table holding up a Corona, like laughing with the boys, would go so hard, bro. You just can't be if you're in these group environments where it's all the homies with your arms around each other. Like, number one, those photos just never really look that cool. They do just like kind of look like a frat boy photo. But number two, like, just sit at a table together. Easy way to get rid of the height difference if you want to take photos with all the homies, or just take photos with, the short kings of your friend group. No shame in that. So Zach, you nailed it, bro. But dude, I kind of want to watch the video.
Yeah, we have to. We have to.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let me know if you can hear the sound, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
It's all that I hold on to. It's what I do.
All right.
Guys got some pipes on him, eh?
It does, man. Yeah, Richard, you sing well, bro. Definitely sing well.
Got some
What do you think
tattoos
about
going
that?
too.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think, Hunter? I know you're indifferent about the guitar.
Yeah, I used to
What do
have
you
something
have
like this on my profile too, bro. Back in my emo days, I had a song of me like singing some sad acoustic shit on my profile. Here's the thing I'll say, Richard, is like, nice romantic song, obviously a love song. What I would say, bro, is like, you're talented. You could probably play anything. If I were you, bro, I wouldn't play a song that's like in minor. I would play something major. right? Like sad song, maybe you got a girl who's like going through some shit in her life and it hits her in the feels. But in general, like the vibe on your dating app should be like fun, adventurous, maybe a little mysterious and dark too. So maybe that's what you're trying to do with this song. But bro, if I were you, I'd just play something major, something a little more upbeat, maybe a popular song that like everyone knows, like Chili Peppers, or maybe even like, damn bro, like Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, like some pop music, something that most girls are gonna listen to, be like, I fucking love that song. I love that you know it. Play that for me in person, right? Like if you want to play something minor too, like I would just say go with something way more well known, like Hey There Delilah or something like that. That's my feedback. But you got a good voice, bro. You can play a guitar. Definitely something you could leverage. I would just probably change up the song.
For sure.
As
And
a
then is that
guitar
all of
player,
them or no?
what do you rate that? A 10? Like, what would you say?
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Oh, dude, I think it was fucking awesome, man. Solid, dude. Like, could clearly sing, could clearly play. You know, something that I'll also give a little bit of feedback. I do like your advice, Hunter, on do something popular at the very least, Richard, just because it's going to be an easy talking point. It's going to be more universal, right? Because you're gonna run into some girls who will love this. They'll fucking eat it up. You'll probably get the easiest date in the world. But then you're gonna run into other girls who have like no idea about playing guitar, nothing at all, and it's just gonna lose them. So you could even go as far as not even putting anything up. Honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong. This could help a lot, but you could not put anything up, man. When you're on that first date, you could bring it up then. Just more mystery to you, right? Like you bring that up on first date. Oh, I could play, I could sing, I could, play for you, sing for you, whatever. A, it's a good way to like transition from the date to the house. But B, it just adds that level of mystery. Like, what else could Richard do that I don't know? So either route you want to take, I think you're safe to do so. Just something to keep in mind. But was that all the photos, Hunter, or was there another one?
I think he's got this one of him like writing in his notebook too. Oh, bro.
Oh, got the frat boy.
Richard, you should know better, bro. You should know better.
Yeah.
I will say, man, like I love that you got such a squad of friends, Richard. Like your social life looks like it's a 10 out of 10. Here's what I'll say. I see some comments on the videos sometime from guys where I'm like talking about, go out and get a friend to take photos of you. And they say like, well, what if I don't have any friends? Right? Like if that's your scenario, if you're watching this, like you got way bigger issues in your life than trying to riz baddies, bro. Like if you have no friends, probably one of the biggest red flags out there, right? It means you probably got to work on your social skills. You probably got some inner work that you need to do to the point where like men actually like being around you before you focus on having women like being around you too, right? Especially in a romantic or sexual way. So Richard, I love that you got a bunch of homies that look like they're really close with you, whether these are guys from college, work, back in the day, whatever. This is going to be a huge tool for you, bro, like a huge resource to lean on. If you want to stick to these iPhone pics, you've got like 6 guys that you could deploy and be like, bro, we're going out and taking pics on a rooftop parking garage today. Boys, we're going to the country concert. While we're there, we're getting fucking banger Tinder photos, banger Hinge photos for each other, right? Like lean on the homies for that if you need to, bro, if you want to keep taking iPhone pics. But what you don't want to do is these big circle jerk photos where it's all the guys looking at the camera with their, the USC fist up or like pointing at the friend, the arms around each other. Like these just kind of look dorky, bro. They give off like high school vibes. And typically, bro, like even if you are a younger guy, women don't want to date guys that are younger or their age. They usually date up a couple of years when they're younger in their 20s. So you got to give off that vibe as a little more mature. And this photo doesn't really give off that energy, similar to the other photo, bro. I would just nuke these photos and do social proof the way that we recommend in these streams, bro. I think it'll go a lot better for you.
For sure.
Anything to add to that, Zach, or do you want to get into the notebook photo?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say like the notebook. I didn't even think we were gonna review that because it was just like pointless. I mean, I don't know what are we doing here with this notebook photo, Richard. You got a half-eaten burrito. Like, what do we? Like, I feel like I'm not doing my job properly. Like, I know we hopped on a call before, And I feel like a lot of these are new photos, and like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. Like I don't know if I guided you the wrong way or something, but I don't know. Like there's nothing to say. Like I don't. What are we trying to do with this photo? I don't get it. Once again, context, right? Like details, context. There's a happy eating burrito. We're doing a notebook. Like I don't know if we're doing our diary, whatever. It's a school. I don't even know. Um, yeah, dude, I don't have much to say about this. This isn't just it's just not a good photo. Truthfully, Richard, I'll be honest, the only photo that I think is worth even keeping is that one where it's like kind of like that date POV photo. I think that's the only one you could actually keep on here.
Yeah.
Because bro, you're a good looking guy and you're really hurting yourself, man, with these photos. Just so much missed opportunity. And you're in New York from what I remember, so you should have just a fucking unlimited options, man.
He's in New
Um,
York.
I think it said that
Yeah.
there, and I do remember New York comes to my mind. Correct me if I'm wrong. In the bio there, yeah, New York. Yeah, well, I don't know where Tenenfly is. Oh, that's New Jersey. My bad. I thought New York, New Jersey, whatever. Maybe it was New Jersey, but regardless, fucking dude, just yeah, I don't know. I don't get this.
Yeah, bro. The guy's got jawline for days too. Like
No,
pretty attractive dude. The fact that his photos are this bad though, like, bro, you're probably like an 8 in real life, but you look like a 4 on these dating apps with these pics, bro. So really, really shooting yourself in the foot with these pics. Yeah, at this point, Richard, like I'm not sure like what your game plan is. It sounds like Zach kind of gave you a game plan, and you kind of went out and kept spinning your tires, doing the same shit you're doing before. Maybe this is like the wake up call you need, bro. Like it's time to level up. A guy as good looking as you in a city as competitive as New York, these photos aren't going to cut it for you, bro. It's just as simple as that. I think it's time to level up. Like if you actually want to pull some New York baddies, like bro, we got clients in New York for days that are fucking crushing it, man. You got to remember, New York City is like the mecca of the United States. Like anyone with talent is going to LA or New York, right? Anyone who's doing anything in their industry in a big way, New York, Miami, LA. Those are the big three. And what we've seen from our clients in those areas, like we've done some market research. I've had my team of baddies put their hinge location to those cities. I've seen what the top picks look like in those cities, like the guys you're competing with. And bro, you don't compare. Looks wise, you do, but photo wise, like you're invisible on these apps with these photos, bro. I just got to be honest with you. Like women aren't even making it to photo number 2 on here. Just the level of competition in New York, like city of champions. So you got to take it seriously and treat yourself like a champion here, buddy. Level the fuck up. All the potential in the world, man. And I think some of the hottest chicks in the United States are right where you are at, bro. So you're just sitting like above an oil field full of potential, but you got to fucking drill, bro. You got to get down there. So I hope that helps, Richard. That's a review. Shoot us a DM, man. Can help you level up a little bit further. But yeah, I think you got to take it seriously too, Richard. I know we jumped on a call in the past, and I think deep down, Richard, you know what you got to do. It's just a matter of like, you know, if you're ready to take that next step.
pull the trigger.
But
Yeah.
trigger, yeah. Too soon for pull the trigger jokes here, Zach.
Oh, dude, can't.
Yeah, that was dark. That was dark.
I won't expand on that comment.
All right, let's not get banned on YouTube here. Let's not get political.
All
right, we got time for one more.
One more? All right, let's do it.
Review.
I'm gonna plug my phone, my laptop in. I think.
Yeah, you got this,
I
bro.
die out here.
Yeah, guys. One thing I'll say is boys, brand new Tinder makeover coming out this week. Probably gonna drop the video Sunday or Monday, boys. So if you're watching the stream and you haven't yet, hit subscribe on the channel and click that little bell next to the subscribe button. That's gonna turn on post notifications. That way you get updated when we drop new videos. While we're out in Bali, we're going to be filming a ton of content out there too. Lots of Tinder makeovers going on out there. Got a couple spots available if you want to get in August or September. And yeah, stay tuned for some big content coming out of there as well. Oh. All right, let's see who we got next. All right, we got Alazar. Let me share my screen here. Yeah, looks like we got a couple other guys from New York in the chat too. Shout out Carter. Shout out Nick. Yeah, New York is like a hotbed, bro.
Yeah, it is.
If you're a young guy in New York, bro, like you should be milking that, man. Like before you get wifed up and settle down, like you could get a ton of experience in the city, bro, if you're set up for success. All right, let's take a look at Alazar's profile here. Quick scan.
Give me 1 second, Hunter. I just gotta run really quick. Just hang tight.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Sorry, bro.
I'll start things off here solo, bro. No worries. So Alazar, first photo. Love the adventure photo, bro. This is a really, really cool background. Looks like you went on a little bit of a ski trip. What I love about this photo is that it's not full body. So we can still see your face in this photo, kind of see what you look like. Doesn't look like you're a random dude off of Google Images, which we love to see. Obviously a breathtaking view in the back. So guys, if you're going on any hiking trips, skiing trips, anything like that, you'd be crazy not to get an adventure photo like this while you're up in the mountains. So bro, love that you went out and got this pic. One thing I'd say is you're in the shade. So I don't think the sun is going to hit your eyes too much the way it would in the snow. Good opportunity to just take off the shades and better show your face. I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity here. But overall, pretty solid first photo. Only thing I'd say, man, is haircut. Looks like you kind of got a buzz cut 1, 2, 3 months ago and then just let it grow out. If I were you, Alazar, I probably would have got a fade. Probably would have got the top cleaned up a little bit. Just having a fresh cut would just go such a longer way than just kind of letting your hair grow out and go wild like this. So that's my big feedback here is probably just no shades, clean up the haircut. But overall, pretty solid adventure photo. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I think a lot of what you said is true, man. Like a lot of times these mountain photos, like guys just don't get them right. But I do think he has a pretty healthy balance of like not being too zoomed out on him, getting the background still where, you know, obviously it's an adventure style photo so that, you know, he's able to capture that. But I was going to say about the haircut, so I'm glad you brought that up. It does seem a little bit like we could just tighten it up, man. You know, it's not that it looks terrible or anything, but once again, it's all about optimizing, right? So getting like that's the top of the line. Yeah, I think a lot of what Hunter said, you hit the nail on the head. So I don't really want to repeat myself. I don't have too much more to say to that. Is this his first photo or?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. That's not a, yeah. Okay. Worst idea I've ever had. Oh, I thought we were going to go to that.
It kind of cuts off a little bit. Hike a 13er 3 weeks after moving to moving to Colorado with no. Oh, give it to us, bro. Give us the prompt. That's all we're getting on that prompt. And no comment on that one, eh?
No, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I would say is I don't know what a 13er is. I don't know if that's like a hiking term. Generally speaking, you want to try to avoid like, you know, inside terminology because it could just be confusing. But either which way, no big deal.
Yeah,
we could
like
keep
maybe out in Colorado, everyone knows what a 13er is, but I have no idea either, bro. I've never heard of a 13er. As far as this section, bro, I just say cleaning up the job title, physical therapist assistant. Like, bro, don't be afraid to like flex a little bit more than this. I would just take off the word assistant, you know, just put physical therapist. Yeah. Like, unless a woman is in physical therapy and knows all the job titles and like what all the levels are, like take out assistant, bro. It's going to give you like a little more status when you're pretty much doing the same job and you're on the path to not being an assistant anyway. So just low hanging fruit to like add a little bit of status to your profile there.
Ooh. This looks like a cool dog photo, huh?
Yeah, cute husky, man.
I really love the background too, man. Like I think you did a great job of showing the nature with the dog photo. Cool husky. I just
Yeah.
think so this is his second photo, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think the first two photos, bro, you want to try to, not start off the first two photos with glasses, right? Like I know it's outdoors, so it kind of does actually make sense. It seems like that's kind of the vibe with this profile so far. So that's okay. But yeah, I think that's one of the bigger things. Also, too, easy low-hanging fruit. Touch on it, and then Hunter, you could jump in. It is a little bit too posed for you, bro, right? Like the dog looking at the camera, looking like it's posing for the camera, but you, like, I'd like to see you playing with the dog a little bit more natural. What you could do is play around with the dog, same location, give your photographer some dog treats so the dog will be focused on the camera and you at the same time. And this photo is gonna, bump up quite a few points just by being just once again more candid, not so much pose like we're trying to get a dog photo here. And we're still gonna be able to accomplish the same exact thing.
Yeah, well said, man. I think when it comes to dog photos, like my golden rule is you never want to be looking at the camera for a dog photo. Just look at the dog. If you're looking at the dog on an angle where like you're not showing the top of your head, but like you can still see your face, just brings it up to that next level. Photographers got to get a little lower to capture your face at that low angle. But yeah, it's just going to look like 10 times better than you looking at the camera, where this kind of goes from like a touristy looking pic to like a candid pic. Just that subtle difference of you looking at the dog is going to bring this over the top. But yeah, overall, pretty solid dog pic, bro. All right, this is where it gets fun. So we got the pickleball costume. I don't know if this is like I was going to say it's like a Halloween party, but we got some pretty deep snow. I don't know if it snows that hard in October in Colorado. Maybe it does. But if this is a Halloween pic, like your buddy needs to be wearing a costume too, right? With your buddy just wearing a red polo, buttoned up all the way, looking like a little league coach or something like that, and then you wearing the pickleball, it just raises questions of like, what's actually going on in this photo, right? It's kind of confusing. Another thing too, bro, is like now I'm realizing this is a pickleball racket, but at first, like the handle of the racket, this black handle, just the way this photo is taken in the dark, it looks like you peed your pants, bro. Like this looks like a huge puddle on your pants.
That's what I thought too. It's funny you said that.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, he's in the chat saying it is Halloween and his buddy is being Jake from State Farm. Okay, that's pretty funny. Pretty funny. A lot of girls though, right? Like they're looking at this photo and like they're not in the Wingman Plus live stream seeing your comments about like, no, he's Jake from State Farm. This is a Halloween pic, right? Like they're only getting what you're showing them in the photo, which is you're in a costume and your buddy's not, right? A lot of girls aren't going to know that this is Jake from State Farm, especially because his name tag is like not visible at all where it says Jake in this photo, right? Like if we zoom in, it looks like it says Juice or something like that. So really, really hard to tell what's going on in this photo. But then too, bro, your buddy's taller than you. I know we went over this earlier in the stream, but if you're doing these photos with the homies standing up, you don't want to be the shortest guy in the photo. You usually want to be the tallest guy in the photo. Like, look, bro, you could be like 6'1", but if your buddy's 6'2", it's going to make you look 5'6", right? Like, as much as people think women care about height, they really care more about relative height, right? Is she going to show up to the date and be taller than you or be shorter than you? So when you present yourself in a way where you're not the tallest guy, women are now getting seeds of doubt. Like, oh shit, is this guy like 5'4"? Like how tall is he? Like they have no perception of this other than what you're giving them in this photo. So overall, bro, photo with you and one buddy with your hand around him, looking kind of like a couple at a weird party, like probably just want to remove this photo from your profile. Just not optimal in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. for sure.
If you have a bunch of homies who are all in costume, like maybe you could pull something like this off. But yeah, this photo in particular is just not really that good. I want someone who gives me the same attention as airport security.
That's funny. That's a good one.
I like that prompt. That's pretty jokes.
See, that's what we mean by witty. Like, you want that reaction that we just had, right? So that's a good one, bro. I like it. What's next?
All right, next up, we got another photo with arms around the friends. Another costume party. This time we got the Christmas party, the Santa hat going on. 2 girls. Don't hog. Okay, I feel like it should say don't hog the eggnog or something. I feel like there's some text missing. I already know how I feel about this photo, but Kaz, I'm curious what you think, bro.
I just feel like it's dweeby, man. Like, I don't know. I always look at photos of like, like, not to overdo it or anything, but okay, if I was James Bond, right? Like, would I have this photo? Like, you don't need to be someone you're not necessarily, but you do want to imagine, like, okay, if I was that guy, like, would I have this photo? You know, probably not. To me, it's very nerdy. I don't like it at all. And then also it's like the girl on the left in the flannel seems like she's old enough to be your mom, but she might be young enough to be your age. And then like kind of the same thing with the girl on the right. Like, I don't really know. Are these like girlfriends? Are these like parents? Like, I'm kind of confused if I'm being honest, but I just think overall, like, it's kind of a dweeby vibe. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the ugly sweater. I'm not a fan of any of it. Hunter, what do you got to say though, man? I want to hear you. You seem like you were ready to come in hot.
Bro, this just screams nice guy in the friend zone to me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't even know like what else there's to say. Like, obviously not a great photo with like indoor taken at night with like a neon sign behind you. Like, lighting just sucks. Really tough backlighting in this photo that kills the quality of it. But number 2, like, I'm gonna be nice, but like you don't have like baddies on each arm. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like you're here with coworkers and taking like a very platonic, like friend zone kind of photo. Nothing wrong with having girls in the photo at all. Like, for our photo shoots with our dinner photos, we like to have girls at the table, brings the vibe up. You know, nice to have like, as long as it doesn't look like it's your girlfriend and it's more of like a social environment where like you have female friends and shit like that, it's cool. But I'd say like if you're taking photos with girls in the photo, you ideally want to have like pretty good looking girls in the pic as like a good sign of pre-selection. But also like there should be some level of energy in the photo where like, hey, it's not your girlfriend, but it's also not like a super platonic friend. It's a very fine balance, but there needs to be like some level of like sexual tension in these pics when girls are in them. Like that's why I love that photo we reviewed earlier with the like the digital camera and the girls like with their hands on him and a girl like in a bra dancing in the back. Like, you can tell in that photo, like, look, none of those girls are that guy's girlfriend, but girls like being around him and they probably have a crush on him. You know what I mean? Like they probably like him as more than a friend. Just the energy in the photo says a lot. And the energy in this photo says like, I'm trying to put my hands in the optimal places on their back so I don't get in trouble with HR.
It's true, man. Yeah.
I would just nuke this photo, bro. It's really not doing you any favors. Like, it's giving you a nice guy vibe. And to be honest, like that is starting to become the story of your profile, right? This is just a cool photo. Dog photos are always going to have a bit of a nice guy vibe. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you can give off a bad boy vibe in a dog photo. Very, very nice guy vibe. Now we get like friend zone nice guy vibe. Like, bro, you're a good looking guy. I think you're like a trip from a good barbershop away from actually looking like a fuckboy rather than a nice guy. But then the energy that you get when you walk out of the barbershop, that fresh cut, have that energy in your photos too. Like,
Yeah.
if it helps you mentally, like think in your head, like, I'm James Bond right now. Like, I'm that guy. I'm the fucking man. Like, that's the energy that you have to have when you're getting your photo taken. Like, be fucking cocky when you're getting your photo taken, because that energy will show in your photos, bro. All right, let's see what we got next. Okay, together we could go hiking, play pickleball, paddleboard, play video games, or really try anything new.
Nah, too logical, bro. Like, I'm kind of disappointed because your other prompt was actually good. It was good, man. And we go to this. Like, so this is a great example, perfect example of good prompt, bad prompt. Even just the reactions me and Hunter are giving, it's gonna be the same reaction females are gonna get. So, yeah, man, we got to change that up. I don't think there's much else. I don't think there's much else to say with that. What about the photo?
Okay, we got the paddleboard pick.
Man, I would have loved to see you like on the shore with that paddleboard standing up, you putting your arm on it, big dick energy, big banana energy, excuse me. To me, this once again, this is like such a great example of what Hunter's saying. Very nice guy, like kind of got your arms on the board, like, you know, chilling, relaxing. Like, I want to see you on the fucking shoreline, bro, standing posed, confident, you know, with some confidence. And yeah, or if it's a paddleboard, get on the paddleboard. You know, I don't know, but not that. Plus, generally speaking, this is a good feedback for all photos, not just this one. The photo angle is coming down, so generally speaking, that's gonna just naturally make you seem smaller, more feminine, less masculine, and two, like, it's like a floating head up, right? So yeah, we can't have that, man. I would have loved to see you on the shore, bro, because clearly you're in a cool outdoor location. Hunt, you got anything to add, man?
Yeah, bro. Like Zach said, like standing on the shore, like flexing with the paddleboard always looks cool. Or like, bro, even if you bring it out close to shore, have someone on the dock taking a photo of you actually paddling with, like, you know, get the muscles out, tarps off for the boys. You know what I mean? Like, get the abs popping, like show girls your physique. Really good opportunity to show off the physique in a photo like this as a cool action shot. But instead, we're kind of getting like, my ex-girlfriend took a cute photo of me for a camera roll, but not really like giving any type of vibe that you're going to, you know, bring a girl to Pound Town in any of these pics, really. So missed opportunity there. And again, bro, we got to fire your barber and get a better barber for you, man. Like, you are a good fade away from being like 3 points more attractive.
Yeah,
so
I agree. That's
just as a general rule of thumb, man, like the guys I know, like in my friend group and clients, guys in our Discord and the online dating cheat code, like the guys who are going on 2-3 dates a week, the guys who go out in public and pick up girls in person, like they're on point at all times. Like, they stay ready so they don't have to get ready, right? That means, like, if you're going out on a hike, going paddleboarding, playing pickleball, like doing all these activities you love doing, be ready for a photo at all times. What that means is, like, bro, your barber should be someone you see every 10 to 14 days. Like, yeah, maybe that means that every 2 weeks you're spending 40, 50 bucks on a good cut, but that's going to compound in your dating life better than any investment you could make, bro. Like, just staying on point is going to bring you such crazy results. So yeah, I'm seeing in every photo, your hair just kind of looks like overgrown, not super fresh. If you had like a sick fade in all these photos, we'd be having different conversations here, man. Like, it would bring out that bad boy in you.
for sure.
All right, last up, we got the photo, the painting photo, a little paint night activity. Yeah, what I love, bro, is like it looks like in your life you go out and do interesting shit. Like, you got a lot of cool activities you do. You're not the type of guy who just sits in his house taking mirror selfies with the urinal in the back, taking selfies in the car. Like, you have friends who take photos of you and you go and do cool shit. I just think that you need to look cooler doing that cool shit. Like, in this photo, you look kind of baked, bro. Like, your eyes look like you just had an edible an hour and a half ago and it's starting to kick in.
It is Colorado.
Yeah, it could be the case, right? A lot of NPCs in the back too. Yeah, I
And
think
once
this.
again, kind of nice guy vibe too, right? Like paint night, you know, like
Yeah.
cool, great date activity, but I wouldn't be showing that on my dating profile. And don't think we're beating everyone up for the nice guy vibe. Like it's okay to show the nice guy vibe, but you want to have a balance of both. You want to draw out that emotional response from women in all aspects. Nice guy, bad boy, mystery, you know, gentleman, all of it, man, all of it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. Hunter hit the nail on the head. It does look like you're baked, but yeah, just a paint night, very posed, nice guy vibe. Nah, save that for a date, bro. Save that for a date. Once again, a lot of missed opportunities, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. The fade
Tough
though, the
bounce
haircut. Yeah. And with that being said, too, like I did notice in the chat of the comments on the YouTube, like if we can get a girl on, or you know, like someone even put like we don't like the opinions of females. Which I don't know if you're trying to, if you were trolling us or whatever, but I would say it's the exact opposite, man. I've witnessed Hunter, I do a lot of behind the scenes. Obviously, Hunter's the face, but I've witnessed Hunter like basically, you know, not bothering women, but like Hunter's very persistent in like going into like the female brain, like when he's on dates, like always being active with, hey, what do you think of this? Like, what do you think of these photos? Like, he's very involved in that aspect. So what that does is like all the feedback that we give you on these channels, guys, this is all from the female perspective. We're just translating it. And we've learned how to, you know, take guys from, you know, photos like these and make them 10 out of 10s, you know, in their own way. And that's all from learning through females. So I would say it's the exact opposite, bro. Like, and I'm guessing you were probably just trolling us, but I would say it's the exact opposite. And yeah, man, I mean, Hunter, I know, you know, I'm sure you could probably get a female on, or I could myself, but yeah, Hunter, I don't know if you wanted to add anything to that, but I just wanted to bring that up because I don't want you guys thinking we're like, A, we're talking out of our ass, or B, like we don't want to hear any opinions from females. It's the exact opposite. Like we literally live off of that stuff. Bro, we go as far as when we do photo shoots for guys, Hunter has a team of girls that he runs the photos by to get the best photo from a female perspective. Like what other dating photographer, what other dating coach is doing that? Like I would argue no one. So Hunter, I don't mean to, you know, pump the ego too much. I know you can handle it, but Hunter does a lot for you guys, and we're really involved in that aspect. So I just wanted to address that, so you know that the feedback is coming from not just our minds, but females as well.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, how you think we learned about all this shit? Like, we just looked at a bunch of guys' photos and guessed. Like, no, we asked girls. So, dude, I love the idea of bringing a girl on the stream because I know it's going to be good for views. Like, anytime there's a girl in a video, guys click on it, they watch it longer. So from a content standpoint, like I'm all in. I just know like in the past, the reason I ask a lot of different girls for their opinions is because girls, a lot of the time they'll have some baggage from like a relationship they're in before, where like a guy had a golden retriever and then she'll see a photo with a guy with a golden retriever, like, nope, never. Golden retriever's big red flag. Like it's just kind of how it goes. So like, I think honestly, you need like a panel of women, like 5 to 10 women to get like an actual assessment of like what's good in a photo and what's not. Because you got to be able to like sift through like what her personal opinion is as opposed to like just the female perspective. So that's kind of where we're coming from, is like we've polled hundreds of women to know like what they look for and what makes them swipe left. And that's where this is coming from. But boys, I love the idea of bringing girls on the stream. Like if that's what you guys want, I'm all for it. Just take it with a grain of salt, you know, like you don't always want to ask a fish how to catch fish. You know, you want to ask a fisherman. So I know it's a cliche term, but with that, bro, what I kind of want to do now is show the guys a little preview of the Tinder makeover we're dropping this week with Jonathan.
Yeah, that'd be
You guys
sweet for the guys who stuck around. Give them
a
a little
bonus for everyone who stuck around this long, the stream. Guys, if you are here this long in the stream, it means the absolute world too. If you could do us a favor and just like the video, it really, really helps us in the YouTube algorithm. Our mission is to help as many guys as possible. And just little things like engagement in the live chat here, dropping a comment on the video, dropping a like, hitting subscribe, all that engagement really, really helps us out. And we definitely appreciate the support on the videos. All right, let's pull this up. You see my screen okay?
It's loading. Yep, there we go.
All right. I want to optimize the size of this. Okay, cool. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Drop some comments in the chat, guys. Let us know what you think about this.
Jonathan, we're here, downtown Toronto, and we got a bit of a challenge for you today.
I see that, man.
You look around, you see all the girls at Trinity Bellwoods Park. What's going through your mind?
Bro, I am anxious as fuck. I already see what you guys are gonna do, and cold approach is never tried it, but I'm ready to be pushed out of my comfort zone, man. I'm ready.
Hunter, we lost volume when you muted.
Named Devin. You guys took him out.
Are you the snack that smiles back?
He fumbled, but then he learned and he got good.
I know. It's a little cheesy, but so are these snacks.
He's on fire right now, bro.
Funny. Here you are.
Oh, thank you. I do what I can.
And that's why today we're linking up with Devin, and he's going to be your day game coach for the day.
Shit, bro. I'm stoked, man. Another coach, man. You guys are blessing me, eh?
All right, let's go meet up with Devin.
There he is.
How are you, buddy? Buddy, you ready for some riz?
Oh, I can't wait. I did a scout. I did a lay of the land.
Okay.
Holy shit, there's no shortage of potential.
Let's go, baby. Jonathan's got to earn his Tinder makeover today.
Ooh.
You think you can do it?
How are you feeling about all this?
Bro, man, I am anxious about this, but I mean, I've watched you go from fumbling to just destroying it. So I think he brought in the right fucking teachers.
You know, it's going to start off a little shaky at first, but then, hey, you know what? It's better to actually do it and not reject yourself.
I'm excited to get out of my comfort zone, man, and be pushed by you guys.
Let's do it. Let me show you how it's done.
Do we have matching sunglasses there?
I don't know. Just Ray-Bans.
No. Okay. I was walking by and I noticed your laser-like concentration. What's the book of choice? Yeah, just 17 pages in. Okay. What's your background? Are you Croatian or?
I'm Russian.
Russian. Okay. Как вас зовут?
Masha.
Меня зовут David.
That's good.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, my Russian friends spit out these random Russian phrases, and some of them caught.
Okay. What's
Well,
your background?
Let's see if you can guess.
Spain? Italy?
No, but I'm going there in July. It's funny that you said that.
I don't know.
No, Macedonian.
Oh, interesting.
Macedonian. Yeah. You're not a Starbucks fan, are you?
No.
Oh, thank God. I'm checking out John Summit tonight.
Where is this?
Yeah, so it's a concert at the exhibition.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm meeting up with some friends, but we should grab a coffee sometime soon before I leave.
Yeah, maybe. I have a boyfriend, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, we can go grab a coffee as friends. What is your number?
994.
He's making the exit.
Anyways, have a good one.
How did that go?
It went well. And the thing is, too, is like, it's addicting, right? When you get that like jolt of energy, it's like, okay.
So what did you ask for, the number or Instagram?
Number, yeah.
Number secured.
Number secured.
So shout out Devin, just approached. We'll put the link to his channel down in the description. If you guys want to learn more about day game, Devin's your man. He's the best in the business.
Bro, I learned so much from you today, man. You're a beast.
You too, man. You too.
That's what's up. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm definitely nervous, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, let's
think
rip
so.
the Band-Aid, buddy. Let's go for
I
it.
gotta do it. I like your style.
Oh, I just mean this.
Oh,
Like
my
you're-
God, I didn't notice.
Right? I think you're copying me.
No, I got this in LA, so I'm not a poser.
No shit, eh? Really? What's your name?
Sarah.
I'm Jonathan.
Hi.
I just thought you were cute, so I thought I'd stop over and say hi.
Just reading my book about my friend.
Okay, what's that book about?
Crazy People.
Crazy
I'm
people?
not that foreign, but yeah, I don't know if it's a classic literature. So,
That's kind of your go-to?
yeah.
Right on. What's your biggest red flag?
Crazy.
Crazy? Killing people?
No.
I was going to say my red flag is someone that doesn't work on their mental health.
Oh, that is right.
You know what I mean? Like someone that does, it's someone that doesn't want to better themselves. You know what I mean? Because I mean, we all go through bullshit, and
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself.
absolutely.
That's something the era I'm in is like working on myself.
Okay, cool. Good on you.
Sitting at the park reading a book.
Well, you're a cool vibe. I gotta go meet up with my friends. You mind if I grab your number?
Yeah.
Where's your name again? I'm sorry. Sarah, I'm Jonathan. I take your tattoos.
Thank you.
I'll shoot you a text. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Oh, that went good, man. I think with the right person that I vibed with, it was easier to talk to, and I didn't have to think about it. It was just organic.
You got her laughing.
Oh yeah, he had everything going on there, right?
It's cool shit. I felt the connection, yeah. And number secure.
Let's go, baby. Well, with that, Jonathan, you've just earned yourself an extreme
Tinder
makeover.
There you go, boys. Little preview for you.
Love it. So that's
Yeah,
releasing
man.
this Sunday, huh?
Yeah, dropping this Sunday. And boys, this is a special Tinder makeover because this is more than just a Tinder makeover. This is a Riz rescue. We're hitting every angle in this video. Online game, day game, and night game. We actually took Jonathan to the club, and he ended up hooking up with the an adult film star at the club, which is pretty fucking crazy. So that's a little sneak peek of the video, but this one's going to be an absolute banger. You don't want to miss it. So it's a little bonus for everyone who stuck around at the end of the stream here.
Love that.
Yeah, man. So, boys, as always, absolute pleasure roasting the profiles. And guys, anyone who got their profile reviewed, shoot us a DM. We'll give you a free consultation. But if you're watching this stream and maybe we didn't review your profile, maybe you're just watching but didn't want to put yourself out there, shoot us a DM on Instagram if you need some help getting more matches, getting more dates. Here to help you guys out. We're going to be checking the DMs all night, so shoot us a message on there. But before we dip, Kaz, you got anything for the audience here?
Do I have anything? No, not really. I mean, listen, hopefully you guys, take everything with, we like to roast, but it's all in good fun. And it's all because, we could see the potential. So, this is literally what we do. I mean, Hunter puts so much into these photo shoots, and the team does, the coaching, everybody involved. So, just never count yourself out. Like if you're looking to take that, next step and actually level yourself up, we'd love to help you out. We got photographers. I know we talk a lot about Bali, but we got photographers in pretty much every major city at this point. Even in cities you'd never imagine, we have them. So if you want to stay more locally, you can't get out to working with us like Jonathan or come out to Bali, no big deal. This is literally all we do. And I just personally, I love seeing the results. I know Hunter does too. And I get excited. So I don't want to talk too much, like overdo it. But yeah, if you guys need any help, hit us up, man. We're here to help out.
100%. Next time you see us, guys, we'll be in Bali making some content out there. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Appreciate all the support on the channel, guys. Road to 100K. We're going to hit 100K subscribers this year, and appreciate every single one of you guys. So much love. We'll see you guys in the next one.
All right. Later.